flashing lights, baby. Flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me. They didn't even fucking know me.
This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Welcome back to this special NBA trade deadline edition of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! A lot of activity going around the association.
Not enough. Not a fuck enough.
Not enough for some teams and some players.
What you want to see, OG?
We still got 27 minutes. We still got 27 minutes to hold out hope.
They're treating everybody.
I told you, Hope motherfucking worked that Magic City, nigga.
She was a bad one, too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to say a prayer for you, King. We're going to pray things work out as they were supposed to. But this is Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
We do.
We got too many people on the couch. I don't like this seat. I ain't going to lie to you.
I mean, you done dented the fuck out your side.
I know.
Is that what you said? You was already imprinted.
I fall right into it. My imprint is there. We got Brandon Jennings back here with us representing Tough Crowd.
What up, what up?
Milwaukee made some moves we're going to talk about in a little bit.
I like that move. We got a dog.
We got Kenyon Martin back here with us.
What's that?
Again, we are praying.
Cheer up, K-Mar. It's all right, man.
We're not talking about any players in particular, but some moves get made to brighten the futures. And we got two-time NBA champ Norris Cole back on the couch with us. We appreciate you pulling up again. Taking time out your schedule. You got your workout in today already?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I rested today, but I work out after.
Okay, for sure. Well, we appreciate you coming through. So before we start the show, we have a blockbuster trade to announce. Gil, you know we love you, but we had to trade you for Jeff Teague, Draymond, and a podcast to be named later, so.
Damn.
Get your shit.
Hey. Get out! Shit the fuck on out of here.
Hey, Underdog said you can keep the cups, but we need to use your crib.
I was gonna say, I gotta take the whole set, goddammit.
we still need the set. No, just
I'm
kidding.
about to do this motherfucker outside, huh?
We got a lot to get into today. Here's what's cracking in the arena. It's the NBA trade deadline, so recapping all the biggest moves around the league. As you see, a lot of faces in different places now. A lot of moves being made.
You look like you.
Stop, K. I should be up there, though.
Jaylen Brown is the first All-Star to participate in the dunk contest since 2017. But what other stars need to follow his lead? And a big day for the Lakers and Kobe, unveiling the Kobe statue later today. So we'll look back at some legendary stories and what the Mamba means to the game. But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. If you have not done so already, download the app. Use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You can get these pick 'em going on all these new players on new teams, higher lowers. You already know what it is. Get your bag right. And as always, we do MostlyFans at the end of every show. We shouldn't. We might have to trade MostlyFans. But if you send a good question with your Underdog Fantasy username, we use it on the show.
Make them pay for a subscription.
$50 bonus into your Underdog Fantasy account. You send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. 30 seconds or less. Does not need to be basketball questions. We will answer pretty much anything. Just keep it classy. And if we use that on the show, we'll send you a $100 bonus. And as always, if you cannot watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So still a few minutes left before the trade deadline is officially done. But before we get into all the motion around the league, Norris, we got you here on the couch. So I got to ask you, you were traded by the Heat to the Pelicans, deadline day back in 2015. What was that experience like for you?
At first, it was a normal day. But I was told by my OGs, D-Wade, UD told me, if you ever get called in the office and they tell you we not thinking about trading you, about to get traded. So I had that meeting that, with Pat, like, listen, don't listen to, any rumors. You're young in this game. There's gonna be a lot of things going on with the trade deadline coming up, but you're okay with us. You're not gonna trade. So when he said that to me, I was like, I know what you and them just told me when you get that talk. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I was preparing myself, but you can't be prepared until you know. And then when I found out, I didn't find out from the team. I found out through my agent and on the ticker. I saw, trade. It was a 3-team trade with Phoenix, Pelicans, and Miami.
Yeah.
And I saw my name in it, so I just waited for my agent to call me. I didn't know what to do. I just sat there on my couch.
You didn't even talk to your agent before you saw it on the ticker?
No, I saw it on the ticker first.
Okay.
Because it was things happening before it becomes official. Sometimes it be on the ticker, but it ain't official yet.
Okay.
And so my agent waited until everything was official, and then he called me and was like, this is what's happening. And I played the Heat 2 days later. That was the first team I played. And got a dub.
Did you go at him?
Yeah. Come on, man.
So did you go there and come back?
No, I stayed in my apartment in Miami. I met the team. The team was flying in. I stayed in my apartment. I met them at the hotel, met everybody, went back to my apartment, and then met them at shoot around and played the game.
And you just had to, figure stuff out in New Orleans in terms of accommodations, all that stuff?
Yeah,
how'd that work out?
What I did was I just stayed in a hotel for the rest of the season.
Okay.
And then the next season, because I ended up staying there, then the next year I found a place to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild time. So a lot of players like yourself are having that experience right now as we speak. Like I said, we still got about 20 minutes left before the deadline's still official. Still holding out to see if some teams, some players get moved.
Bro.
Hell yeah, everybody. That's the funny part. Everybody right now is just looking at the TV and their phone. Just sitting, I'm following Woj today. Yeah, let's see what this bitch ass nigga gonna say. Like, that's exactly what everyone is doing right now.
Are they saying that exactly good? That's what they're saying?
Facts.
Okay.
No, facts. Because it's like, how you know before? Like, it's weird that the dude will post it. Like, he knows before I know, and I'm part of this trade. Like, that's crazy as hell.
That is wild that somebody in the organization, instead of telling you first,
they tell. He knows before the agents know. Like, damn. You sitting there just for serious. You just sitting there watching, like.
You're just refreshing.
Yeah, you're just refreshing. Like 40 minutes, like the countdown. Shit, I got ooh.
It's the worst for when you don't expect it, though.
Yeah.
If you're a player that you expected, you know it's coming, it's one thing. But when you totally don't expect it, it's like a bombshell.
But what about when you expect it and then it don't happen?
Awkward.
And I got to go back and look at this.
Yeah. Especially if you're supposed to be traded and it don't happen. And hey, welcome back.
Or if you're a role
Especially if you have an
player,
asshole on your team.
man.
Damn.
If you're a role player and a star player, once you go on and have said it and you know it, and then you got to come back, that's very awkward.
Yeah. Hey, we got to put your shit back in here. Yeah, I thought you was going. I got to get you.
Y'all can't quit me. Y'all can't quit me just yet. So let's get into all the moves at the trade deadline. Like I said, a lot of activity by some teams and a lot of inactivity by others. Rob, get on the phone. You still have time. Make something happen.
Y'all Laker fans. It's
But let's talk a little bit about these Knicks and Pistons. We'll start after getting their 7th win last night. The Pistons are having a clearance sale, sending Bogdonovic and Alec Burks to the Knicks for guards Evan Fournier, Quentin Grimes, Malachi Flynn. The still bucket list this season, Ryan Arcidiacono. Nice. Got it. And 2 future second-round picks. So Bogdonovic is averaging 20 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting nearly 42% from 3. Burks is averaging 13 rebounds, shooting 40 from 3. Good move for the Knicks as they deal with injuries to Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson. 2 solid vets and coming right away. Help the Knicks win. I'm not going to start with you, Gil, because I already know you don't have nice things to say about the Knicks. But what message are the Knicks sending by acquiring Bogdonovic and Burks?
No, they're trying to compete. I just brought him up yesterday, didn't I? Said that maybe the Lakers should get it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and they did not. They did not listen.
So they say they're trying to compete. They're trying to, boost their roster. Some playmakers, shot makers, some guys that's known that can. So they're good. Yeah.
Good. Do you like this trade for your favorite team, the New York Knickerbockers? Yes. Your favorite team in the East Coast?
No. I mean, it's a good trade for them because defensive-minded team that just got more scoring that can help them, especially in the playoffs when things get tight. But this looks like to me that they acquired really good assets so they can try to go and push for someone this summer.
Okay.
A bigger name.
They're gonna go for a bigger name this summer.
number one.
Because you got two guys that you can really. I got some draft picks. You got a 20-point scorer and a 12-point scorer. You can really go after a big name now. That can add to that roster. That just takes them over the top.
I think Bogdonovic has got a deal through next season, but Burks becomes a free agent this season, so even if they want to get up off that contract, it'll give them some more flexibility. Brandon, do you like this move for the Knicks?
Yeah, I do like it. They added some scoring. Bogdonovic, he can score. I played with him up in with the Wizards, so I like it. I like them. They can compete for sure.
Okay. And Norris, when you look at this Knicks squad, does a move like this help to make them a legit threat in the East?
I think it does. When you say a threat, I think on any given night, they can give anybody a problem, and having that spacing with Bogdonovic out there is going to allow, Brunson to work, and if you sag off with Bogdonovic, he's going to knock it down. It's going to give Randall a chance to, ISO and work as well. And so, like Gil said, they're defensive. Tibbs is a defensive guy, so anytime you can add scoring and take the pressure off your defense, it's a win-win for you.
So Knicks currently tied with the Bucks for third in the East, Gil, as you alluded to. This season, Knicks got OG Anunoby, Bogdonovic, and Burks without giving up a first-round pick. Leaves the door open to land another big star this offseason. Yeah, you talked about this for a while. The Knicks, no disrespect to Jalen Brunson, all-star, really climbing those ranks. But are the Knicks finally ready to become a championship-level team again?
Why can't you just say deep playoff team?
Yeah, like
you just go like this, just
boom, just
right out the gate, just from
Contender, champion, whatever, the championship level. There's a level they don't got to win it.
Eastern Conference Finals.
They have that level.
Threat, man.
Not even so much for this season, but looking ahead to next season as well. If they have that flexibility, try to make the move for a big superstar.
No. This is a real step. This is a real positive step, in the organization, because these are moves that when they did have talent, they didn't know how to offset it and bring in real extra team players. So right now they have like really, really good talent, right? Where they can, with Bucks doing what they're doing, because they got Doc, so.
What that mean?
You got Doc, so therefore,
We got Pat Bev. We got Pat Bev.
I know, but you still got Doc. You still got Doc. That's just
You keep calling him Doc, though, Glenn. That's a step in the right direction.
So what ends up happening is if you face them in the playoffs, your chance and heightens with all the extra scoring you got, because he don't know how to guard that shit. Doc can't guard that.
Listen. I know that move they just made, but this year they're gonna have to make another move to try to beat the Bucks. The Knicks.
No.
If we see the Knicks,
You think the Knicks beat the Bucks?
the Knicks can beat the Bucks?
Beat the Bucks in
No,
that.
they cannot.
As long as Giannis is healthy and Dame is healthy, it's
Steve,
over.
relax. Steve, you got a Kobe shirt on. Relax.
You just added 30 points on your defense. They have a defensive team, right?
Yeah.
You just added 30 extra points that you can try to mix into your lineup, going against a coach who destroyed his offense and still can't play defense.
There's
right?
no way in hell the Knicks are beating the Bucks if we play right now in the first round.
Hey, no chance. Giannis and Dame, no chance.
Can we just savor this moment, though? Gil actually being supportive of the Knicks.
What I'm saying is one Doc don't know his team. He don't know he don't know his players like that. So he's not going to put them in the best situation to be successful. He don't know what schemes to run defensively, offensively. Like he just out there just chilling.
Do you
we gotta wait till May.
You got Giannis though
Yeah.
to beat the Knicks?
Yeah.
Bro, by May.
Listen,
by
if
May.
they play Miami first round, if Miami,
Yeah, Miami's different though.
Yeah,
Miami's different though. Miami can be anybody, just about.
because of defense.
This current Heat squad.
If they healthy, they can be just about anybody. Who going out coach Spo?
See, that's
And Jimmy is a top 5 type player in the playoffs
Yeah,
now.
for sure.
Playoff Jimmy is real deal. Like,
Knicks,
Giannis got hurt last year.
Knicks, you're gonna have listen.
I know that's a sore subject, B. I'm sorry about that.
The three playoff players, if that series happens, it would be Giannis, Brunson, Dame, right? And we don't even know which order. But it'd be them three. Brunson's gonna carry.
I'm saying, but who's the best players though? In order, Giannis and Dame, and then it would be Brunson as the best players in the series.
Yes.
2 was on one team.
Yeah, 2 is on one team, so they might cancel each other out, and Brunson's gonna be sitting there averaging about 32.
Nah.
In the play. Do you know what he averaged last year?
Brunson ain't getting off on Pat Bev like that.
What?
So if
the
Pat
playoffs?
Bev, so that means where Dame at?
Huh?
So where Dame at then? If Pat Bev is in trying to start Brunson, where is Dame?
Dame can't
Whoever
make
at
up
the,
for it.
whoever
Dame
whoever
is
at
gonna
the
be
Dame
three.
can put 30.
No, whoever at the two.
But that means they ain't gonna be 3 if Pat Bev is in the game. See that? See?
Dame's matchup can't outscore him. Neither can Giannis.
Malik Beasley.
Oh, Brunson gonna outscore him.
Brunson gonna outscore.
Outscore Dame Lillard?
Dame?
Yeah.
What's going on, Hield? What's going on?
right.
You all right? What's going on?
Dame,
Hield?
you all right?
This ain't Dame. This ain't Dame in Portland. This is Dame passing the ball to Giannis the whole time. And Giannis
He's
coming
still
down
averaging
doing 24.
24?
Yeah.
It's going to go up.
And Brunson's gonna go up. Y'all don't see what Brunson been doing in the playoffs?
Nah, Brunson's killing.
No, for sure, but
But Dame,
passing the ball
you know, Dame take his level up a notch
Yeah,
in the playoffs.
I know, but that was over there.
So Brunson averaged 28 in the playoffs last season. Gil, I just want to take a moment.
Malik Beasley.
Knicks fans, if
he
you were
averaged
watching,
30.
I know you have some opinions about Gilbert and his opinions on your team, but really savor this moment. We don't know how long
I
this
never
will
said
last.
Brunson was trash. I just said if he's
not a
my
number one
number,
option.
if he's my number one, or if I get a number one and he's 2, I have a dangerous number 2. Just like Dame is a number 2 option.
Dangerous.
That makes your team more dangerous.
Well, I'm just saying, Knicks fans have felt like you've been very disrespectful. They've been hitting me up, asking what's good with you.
It's New York, man. They only read past.
Yeah, they ain't been
They
listening.
don't focus. They don't
They
listen.
read the headlines.
That's it. That's it.
Then throw the paper away.
Hey, they ain't did shit as of late, so hey.
That's fair. That's fair. It's
all-
just nice to hear you saying good things about the New York.
No, they got a
Knicks.
chance to, I'm saying they heading in the right direction.
Well, yeah.
They're definitely heading in the right direction. Front office is doing their job.
Yeah, that's it. Who they got over there? Somebody new? Like who they got in the front office? Somebody new? Can't be.
Leon Rose and West.
And Walt,
West.
yeah, Walt.
How long they been there?
They've been there for about
2 years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Making
So they
moves,
putting their stamp
They
on it.
got rid of their friends.
Yeah.
Their friends and family. Okay, dope.
repairing the relationship with Clutch. It's all good times now. It's all kumbaya.
Since
Yeah.
2012, since the COVID. Okay, so yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So let's talk about
4 years. Damn.
another team in the East, Sixers. With Embiid's timeline still uncertain, Sixers are making some moves to add depth to the roster. Grab Buddy Hield from the Pacers in exchange for Marcus Morris, Furkan Korkmaz, and 3 second-round picks. I'm gonna fuck up a lot of these names today.
Just
This
put
is
up
what
there
it
so
is.
people can read it.
Korkmaz.
I fuck up first names, so you good.
Kendrick. So Hield is averaging 12 points per game, shooting close to 39% from 3 this season. Also set to become a free agent this summer. Sixers also sent Daniel House Jr. and a 2024 second-round pick to the Pistons to move below the luxury tax line, open up multiple roster spots for potential buyout candidates. There are rumors that around the league that Daryl Morey is freeing up money to make a run at Paul George this summer, which is a long shot. We'll get into that later. But will the 76ers try to trade for a big by the end of the day if they want to continue their playoff push without Embiid?
I don't necessarily think so. They just gonna have to play a different style. If they don't get a big, they're gonna be more high octane 3-point shooting with Maxey and Buddy Hield and Tobias. So I just think they style of play a change. I don't think they necessarily have to bring a scoring big in.
Okay.
Yeah. There ain't many of those out there anyway.
A scoring big. Where they gonna find? Where they at? Is there like?
They don't.
Is there a grocery store where these motherfuckers just sitting?
Yeah, they're not out there, so they gotta just change their style of play up, speed it up, more threes.
For sure.
Yep.
And let's talk a little bit about Embiid. Obviously, he's going to have the surgery. They're going to figure out what the timeline looks like.
Like this, I'm just saying, you think this is a grocery store? Oh shit, I lost it. Let me go ahead and get it. Let me order a whole new one. Like what's wrong with you?
Store brand. Store brand, yeah. Okay. Can't afford Frosty Flakes.
Man, they don't have DeAndre. That's what I'm saying. It's not like they have DeAndre Jordan sitting on the bench where Jokic goes out and he got 24 points. They ain't got that.
Gil, just let us know. It's a trade down. A lot of shit was going on.
I think the only scoring big that's out there that can score, I think he podcasts now, is DeMarcus Cousins.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
And he can.
I don't think he's ready to play.
You don't think so?
Oh,
he was playing out in Taiwan a little bit. He can come in and give you 10, 15
Is
minutes.
he in Taiwan?
He was for a minute.
Okay.
He come and give you 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
But obviously, like I said, timeline still uncertain for Embiid. Supposed to have a procedure this week, which will let them know if it's going to be 4 to 6 week range, which will probably be 4 to 8 week or 4 to 6 months. Now, let's just say hypothetically, you're Embiid, you could come back the next 8 weeks. Do you try to come back with this squad to make a playoff push, or do you shut it down for the rest of the season?
I'm shutting it down.
Shut down?
I'm shutting it down, bro.
I'm
I'ma
taking
just
as
wait
long
till
as I
next
need
year.
to take until I get healthy. That's what I would do. I'm taking, if that means shutting it down for the whole season, or if that means waiting to the last second, I'm taking as long as I need to get healthy. Because it's the second knee injury.
Yeah.
It's the second one.
Yeah.
You got to be able to walk, and it becomes more than just about basketball. At some point, you don't want to be crippled. And he's 7 feet 300 already. Imagine when he's done playing.
I see your face right now.
No, I mean, we already know the answer.
You think he's done?
Why would he come back? What is the purpose?
To try and win a chip, right?
Why the fuck I'm gonna win it? I lost everything I wanted. I lost MVP. I lost all first team and scoring champ. I lost it.
Straight scoring title.
But you could try to gain a Finals MVP.
Cool. Yeah, that shit sounded good. This shit sounded good 2 weeks ago, right? When I just scored 70. Yeah, that shit sounded, yeah. Now that shit don't sound so good. And when I lost it all. So me coming back knowing that we're not gonna win the championship.
How do you know though?
Because one, I haven't been doing anything for the last 4 to something weeks. Right now I gotta get back in shape while everybody's, So us getting and winning the championship this year, less than likely, so I'm good. I'm cool.
And you can damage yourself more.
Yeah, 65 games on some shit y'all told me to sit out on because of my knee. I'm cool. Have fun.
The direct deposit is still hidden.
Have fun. Who we getting a trade? Cool. Have fun. Have fun. I'm gonna eat my McDonald's, my little Roscoe's. If they got a Roscoe's out there, eat some of them Philly cheesesteaks. I'll see y'all next year.
The Philly version of Roscoe. Can you agree with that sentiment? If you're in B, you saying fuck it, just shut it down?
It's just it's in a tough spot, but his health is most important. And just make sure you're right. And if you take the rest of the season, take the rest of the season. And to Gil's point, he's gonna be out longer than 4 weeks. It's more like 6 to 8, maybe longer.
And that's 8 just to get back right.
Non-weight bearing, right? Non-weight bearing.
That's probably the hardest part, right? Now you said now 6 to 8, but now you got to come back in. You don't got Pat Bev there to make you run 17s anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milwaukee now, you know what time it is.
If you're Philly at this point in time, what is your purpose of trying to win?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm in a situation where, I do have a playoff team. If we're all healthy, we're top 3, 4. Right now, it's about real chess moves. Like I'm in a position, Embiid is out, right?
Maxey can continue to grow.
Let Maxey do what Maxey's gonna do.
Yeah.
So I still gotta watch him because if he plays too well with his record, that motherfucker be, an all NBA team, and then.
Oh, he already want the max anyway.
Yeah, he gonna.
He gonna get
now he might get super max.
So he's already max.
Super max.
If I'm not careful, he can super max.
Yeah.
Right.
What
so
they gonna do?
That'll fuck me up.
When he got the ball in his hand though, so it ain't like you can do what you gonna do?
He about to go
Go
crazy.
sit him?
But
He might get a 50 ball.
But see, that's what.
A few of them
2 or 3 more. I'm about to say he might
The
get
way he's scoring that bitch, man.
That's the back. See, this is right here what the problem was with the 65 games. You already have one guy that's super max. Right. Now he's out. Now you have another guy who is regular max. You were fine with that. Now he's in a position where now the team is all his. Mm-hmm. Your record is good enough for him to be on one of those teams. Now, if he has some explosion, a 60, a 50, and he makes that team, he just unlocks Supermax. Now you have 2 Supermax players on your team. You can't grow no more. You're done. That's what happens, right? Because everyone who didn't make 65 is going to be removed, which means somebody has to be replaced.
Yeah, which is going to add another
So now you're going to be adding a bunch of regular max players into super max categories, and these teams ain't going to be able to make it. So there's going to be a lockout where they can recorrect this bullshit.
They're going to have to. Because the players are going to want the super max.
Yeah.
Because they're on the first, second, or third team.
I want the
That's what the rules say.
Right.
That's what I said. The rules say.
That's what the rules say, goddamn it. Hey, if I make 3rd team, goddamn it, hey.
I'm top 15. Mm-hmm. So now what are you going to have with Maxey, right? Hey,
can you take a little less? No.
Yeah, your knee hurt, right? This shit hurt, right? This one right here? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and shut you down, young fella.
That knee
this one right here, we're going to shut you down, young fella. But some back spasms, right? You're going to have a whole bunch of those going on trying to convince him to sit out so he doesn't unlock that. But with them, I don't want to win no more. So even if he is playing well, I'll offset him by tanking.
Damn.
So shit, we get out of the playoffs and we a 12 seed or some shit. They won't put him in the all NBA team. Then I get into the damn near lottery. Now you got Philly in the lottery getting a 10, 14 pick. That automatically kind of helps them for next year.
Well, they're not gonna do that, so.
Shit. Why not? You 5th right now.
They're not.
Then that means they ain't that smart. Because I can tell you, as long as his team is in the playoffs and he has the ball in his hands, he's gonna supermax y'all asses. Because he's gonna be
for sure.
He's gonna be top 3 probably.
He might could steal a series. Maxey get hot, bro. He might can steal a series for Philly.
They still got people around them.
Yeah, and Tobias. Yeah.
Just like you said, they'll just play different.
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, let's just hypothetically, let's say he can carry them into the playoffs. Right? Him by himself, he gets put into a whole different category, right? And you have to supermax him. What do you do?
I'm keeping both of them.
So you have both of them at supermax. That's what I'm saying. How do you?
Other teams doing it.
Yeah, because Embiid's contract.
Yeah. You see what I mean? It's kind
I'm still keeping both of them. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. With how many supermax players are on?
I think you can afford 2 per team.
You can afford 2, and
you don't want to. His supermax gonna be different though because of his years in the league. It ain't like how Tatum and Browns is, where both of them are gonna be over 300 million. I don't think it's gonna be that.
Where's his? About 270?
Because he only got 4 years of service.
Yeah, he only got 4 years of service.
So 215? Not even 215, because most of those guys, like LaMelo is 215, and he's not. He's just regular max. That's regular max. Good. See, 215 is regular max. So he is pushing on 215. So if he unlocks super max, is it 260, 275?
Something crazy.
I mean, but that handicaps the rest of your team. Like if I got super max and then regular max, then I can manage. Now I got super max, fuck.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic, yo.
Yeah. So.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, let's.
It's guys that go play with them, though. It take less to go play with them, too, though.
Yeah, true. I'm losing. I'm losing. I keep his ass here. Hey, you can be as big a star you want. Your record is going to reflect. And hopefully the voters understand when is important. Lose, you be a star, max you out, lottery pick.
We will see if the Sixers listen to Gil.
I mean, that's strategy.
Darren Moore, if you're watching the show right now, go ahead, hit the chat. Let us know how you feel.
We'll
put a poll up.
You know what I mean? Consultant, baby. You know what I mean?
What's your consultant fee?
I be thinking about like the whole process of it all, right? Like if I'm running a team and I'm trying to think about the longevity of it, you know, not the player aspect, right? Just the, you know, as a team, what suits us best for us to keep building. And it's like, all right, I have a player. If I can't convince him to sit down, right? I can't convince him to sit the fuck down. So how do I offset the possibility of this could happen? And the only way I can do that is, fuck it, let's lose. We get a lottery, and hopefully we can use that lottery, manage that with, let's say, Tobias, right? Because what Tobias has figured out is I'm a pro, meaning my stats are gonna always look good. So when you looking at him and trying to trade me, it'd be like, you know, he getting 90% from the free throw line because he's gonna take only great shots, right? Never gonna do nothing that goes against his stat line. So package him and then, you know, with the draft pick and boom, bring somebody in that can really, you know, put us over the top. You know, I'm looking at it from that standpoint.
That's fair. Let's move on to Milwaukee. Brandon, your Bucks.
Yeah, you know,
See,
we
you
right
got your
back.
green on.
Yeah, we're going bowling after.
You probably trash.
Hell yeah, I'm off. I'm lefty too. Swinging.
And ladies and gentlemen, the time is 12:01 Pacific, 3:01 Eastern. The trade deadline has officially passed. If your team did not make a move, like some of ours, and your players did not get moved, we are praying for you. Keep a positive outlook. You never know what could happen. But Brandon,
I seen, have you seen Key start looking at his phone like, yeah, motherfuckers, y'all going,
And hopefully we got PJ Tucker too.
PJ Tucker will not be traded. Bro, PJ Tucker ain't leaving James Harden, bro. What you talking about?
Damn, bro.
What? What's wrong with you?
But let's talk about these Bucks. Defense has been suspect this season, but they made a move to help on that side of the ball, grabbing Pat Bev from the Sixers in exchange for Cam Payne and a 2027 second-round pick. It's also been reported that the Bucks have traded Robin Lopez to Sacramento, where he will be waived and become a free agent. Neither here nor there, but just trying to update the people. Brandon, what does Pat Bev bring to this Bucks team?
Damn.
A dog. He's a dog, and it's something that we needed on the defensive end, especially coming off the bench. And he was playing he's playing well in Philly for what he was bringing to the table. So, I mean, for what the Bucks need defensively with him and Malik Beasley, I think it's going to help the Bucks a lot. I think just his presence too. Like his presence is going to be huge for the Bucks. Just because they said we have Doc, so we're going to need somebody's presence on the floor.
Did Pat Bev offset Doc?
He should.
Yeah, I mean, he played with Doc, right?
No, I mean, did he play with Doc?
With the Clippers, right?
Well, I don't know.
Was he the coach for that Clipper team?
Yeah.
No, I think that was T. Lue.
I don't know.
Didn't Pat Bev play for Doc with the Clippers?
I'm pretty sure he did, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I know because he was in Houston. Yeah, I think he was in Houston and got traded there.
Right, I think so. Yeah.
It was that good Houston team that kind of beat Doc, and then he got traded there. So I think they did cross paths.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
So a reunion of sorts.
I mean, I like it. I like it personal because he's such a great team guy. Where when he sees something that's lacking, he addresses it. So, when Giannis, you're bringing the ball up too much. Giannis stop taking threes. Giannis getting the post. He is the one that will implement that. And I mean, just like Embiid, like, hey, we're gonna do these line drills. Get your big ass in shape.
All right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So you have that type of guy and who can see things that the coach is scared to address.
Yeah.
Right. So like that Adrian Griffin, whatever Adrian Griffin was thinking, Pat Bev can say it better without ruffling the feathers.
Yeah, Pat Bev played 3 seasons under Doc with that Clipper squad. So Norris, you like this Pat Bev move for the Bucks?
I like it. Player accountability is everything when you're trying to compete for a championship. The coach can't be the bad guy all the time. And then Pat has playoff experience too, so he understands what's at stake. So I think for what he brings to the table, I think that's what he needed. A good boost of energy, professionalism, and then his energy is going to be contagious.
Okay, how important is it to have a guy like Pat Bev in the locker room for this Bucks team this season?
Oh no, I was thinking something.
You was crazy.
No, nigga, motherfucker campaign was out there like it was his team. He was out there motherfucking no-looking motherfuckers and shit. Boy, listen, hey. They was like, listen here, dog. Hey, man. When Thursday can't get there fast enough.
No, hey, I texted that, right? I was like, what the fuck was going on, Doc?
Campaign out here getting his one. Like, he getting his man out there, dog. Like,
that shit off me.
No, but this is a good move for them defensively. They were struggling defensively. Give them another guy that's not looking to score. Gets others involved. Vet, been around. Not gonna hurt the team. So no, it was definitely a positive move.
Yeah. And just, how important is Pat Bev too? Just helping give Dame some help on the defensive side.
So is Dame the reason that they bad at defense? Because
So
I know.
So this shit gonna be.
No, what I'm saying is I know.
Shit gonna be like
the media
football?
says Dame, but is that an actual thing?
Is this shit gonna be like football? Well, he only played one side of the ball. How the fuck can he help him? He still got to play. He still got to guard somebody.
But what I'm saying is,
I think there's pressure on the ball, 94 feet. I mean, like him and Malik Beasley being out there together, like being able to have them two have different looks on the point guard, like, yeah, it's going to be able to help.
But the problem is that's never been their problem. If you look at the Bucks defense last year, it was 2 guys that did something different. Like when Kenyon played, right? It's not the scheme, it's him that's changing it. Right? Okay, he sees something coming. He just goes there, break it up. All right, he sees, okay, Kobe's gonna fake it, come back. I'm just shaking it up. Backdoor him. That's what Drew did. That's what Grayson Allen did, right? So it wasn't a scheme that they were in. It was just 2 players that knew how to recognize something and then disrupt it, right?
Right, so now we got 4 of them.
No, but what I'm saying is, Giannis, if you look at Giannis last year, he's doing the same thing this year, right? Lopez, same thing. So the only thing that's changed is there was someone that was covering up what they did wrong. So it's not like, you're looking at like San Antonio Spurs, right? Ginobili was not a great defensive player. Bonner was not a great defensive player. Tony was not a great defensive player, but they knew how to funnel everybody. The problem here is Bucks don't have a structured defense. So you had two players, same thing with P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker is doing things in the game that makes it look like the team is a great defensive team. It's just him, right? Same thing with Lopez. Lopez is going for this block, and he went out of position, and I'm like, my man's over there, fuck my man, I'm gonna go help Lopez. That's what Drew was doing. Drew was so important.
He's a good individual defender, and it allows good team defenders to be better team defenders. It allows Giannis to be like a free safety. If you throw a not perfect pass, Giannis is going to intercept it. You know, if you off balance and try to score because Drew's sliding with you, Lopez can come over for the block because you can't elevate. Like
Drew reminded me of like a lot of the way J. Kidd defended.
Yep.
Like he can guard the best guy, but he helping everybody. Like that shit was, I was like, yo, man, go guard your man. But he can get back to him and you trust him to do it. And that's what Drew was doing. Like, so that's what made us, and we had, imagine me and him on the floor together defensively. It's scary. Like we
I know that.
We doing this shit like we doing the exact same thing on defense. Like, I'm guarding my man, but I'm helping him, tagging him, dropping. I'm in the pick. I'm telling guys where to go, and that's So imagine, So I see what Gil's point is. And
that was what's so funny is when there was a question where who was the best defensive player or something like that, and mine was always combos, right? Like King and J. Kidd, hated them two motherfuckers right there. Right? Because even if I got past J. Kidd, if I got past him, right, then I got to worry about Kenyon back there, right? It would have been Vray Zhao and Eric Snow, right?
Sir.
Them two, right? You know, it's like, right? So I got a body coming here. Once I get past him, I got this man tracking me, right? You know, some players are trackers, and that's what Drew was good at. He was a tracker. So even if I'm on the weak side, he would leave me to go stop a play.
Yeah.
Right? Like he's the guy that if there looks like there's a bad situation, he has Steph. Usually everybody stay with Steph. He's gonna make the play, right? Knowing that, okay, he's driving, he can't see Steph. Let me go help, make him turn, then I can get back to Steph. He does those things that, you know, just naturally is not into Dame or anybody on that team. So you have him and PJ, which made them great. Then you had him and Grayson. Well, you lost both of them, so you looking at Dame like, well, you ain't doing nothing,
That's never his job.
Just not that's not his job. He's never had.
I mean, we got two defenders, and we got a dude that can score over 30. So like we got
two
dudes. We got Malik Beasley, and we got
Dame need to do more offensive.
Like and Dan could do more. So it's like we ain't lose nothing.
You're losing the net guy. You're what you lost is two trackers. Okay, so
we got Patrick Beverly and Michael B. So they can all play together.
Okay, so Detroit Pistons, right? Chauncey was a great defensive player, right? Tayshaun Prince was a great defensive player. Ben Wallace was a great defensive player, but they were struggling defensively, right? They couldn't guard nobody. You add Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace now is a great on-ball defender, which put everybody back into the element because he's a tracker. Now, Ben Wallace, who tracks, he gets to roam.
Now they got one on me.
Yeah.
Listen, man, they got Sheed. Let's call a spade a spade, dog. They got Sheed because I was busting their ass, dog. They couldn't beat us. Ask him. Ask Chauncey. They could not beat. We just swept them the year before in the playoffs. That same Pistons team without Rasheed Wallace, we swept them. Broom. But they went and got Sheed because I'm destroying them. They putting Ben on me or Sheed on me, other than on the backside. They had to.
And that make a big difference.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So now you have, what you do is put the,
And they got fucking lucky. Chauncey made a 3-quarter shot to beat us to go into fucking overtime. That's how, dude, we was, but my bad.
You put the big one on him, you put Rasheed on him,
and then
say, hey, Ben, stay low, Ben, jump. So now when he's shooting his normal hook, now he has Ben Wallace jumping in the backside. Now you have Ben Wallace tracking everything. So every back door, Ben Wallace is cleaning it up, right? That was Drew.
Yeah, to take him off of me, right?
It's about to happen.
So because it's going to happen again. That's Pat Bev. I think that's Pat Bev.
Now Giannis can track.
Because Pat, that's what I'm
see. But see, when you watch the film, Giannis is not a good tracker. He's a good shot blocker.
I'm about to say.
But he's not a good cleanup guy that's tracking and netting everybody. That was a problem. That was Drew and what's the name. So with Patrick Beverley, now it's like, well, to have Dame scoring and Patrick Beverley net job, who is going to be? You have to sacrifice. If you want your tracker on defense and you want your scoring on offense, you have to get rid of your 2, your 3, because they can't both be in the game.
I mean,
I don't think they have to be that great defensively. They just have to be better, and Dame and Giannis are going to score more. No point guard going to outscore Dame, and it's few who going to outscore Giannis in the series.
And Pat's so destructive. He's just everywhere.
So even if Dame ain't a good defender, he going to still have a plus because you ain't going to outscore him. Whoever point guard he guarding ain't going to outduel him. It ain't many that can outduel Dame.
Not many, but Trae Young. I mean, there's been some. Yeah,
in the playoffs, you would trust in the playoffs.
I was doing.
That's what I'm saying. We talking about this playoff. We talking about playoffs.
I was doing the stats, and I'm like, okay, Dame is averaging 24. The opposite guard is averaging about 23.
Man, that's gonna go up. This is their first time. It's
gonna have
go
to.
up. It's gonna
he's gonna.
Like right now, like he got to turn it up. Now I know he's going through a lot, but he got.
He going through some stuff right now.
Yeah, he got to turn it up, and 24 ain't good enough.
How did obviously the Bucks since the Doc Rivers move been struggling on the offensive side? How do they increase that offensive production?
Get rid of Doc. Just trade him.
Okay, they can't. Let's say you.
Another replacement.
I know what. Well, listen.
The replacement coach get replaced by another.
I hear what Gil's saying, but I don't think getting rid of the coach in the first place was the answer. Right?
I think that
Because you already got an offense in place. You already got, so you got to figure out how to work with that. I think that was the first problem. And now you bring him in and trying to implement whatever that is. It's tough. He was already not playing as well as we all known him to be, right? So now you put all this on him even more. Now I got the ball in my hand. Now I got to fucking learn these. I got to erase this side. And then I got to, like in the middle of the season after fucking 45 games.
It's tough.
It was easier to just tweak your defense.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when you looked at Griffin, right now you're talking about his defense, you're not giving him credit for his offense, right? So all you had to do was fix this little problem, right? A defensive problem. You get rid of him and you bring somebody else in, he has to fix the defensive problem, and now he has an offensive problem. So now it's harder for that organization because you got to figure out offense now and defense now.
They're going to be okay on offense. Doc is cool on the ATOs and stuff like that.
ATOs,
that's what
right now they averaging about 115 as a team when they was averaging 124.
So
has Doc ever coached talent like this? That was like this ever?
Doc
between Dame and Giannis? Has he ever had two?
Not since Boston.
He had Tracy McGrady. He had probably one of the best natural scorers the game has seen.
No, but I'm talking about two guys that, like, has he ever coached an NBA champion already and had a point guard like this?
You have.
So that's what I'm saying.
No, he had. A point guard that can score. No, he's never. That's one thing he hasn't had.
Okay.
Point that scores. So he don't have an offense for Dame.
We don't know. We just got there. We don't know.
But okay, all right. Let's try this. If I coached a guy like Rondo, those type of guards, right? Pass first guards who probed and did this for 20 years, right? For 20 years, and then you give me an AI guard. What play do I have that benefits this type of player? I don't.
Pick and roll is
That's why he brought his assistant coach over.
Because CP was still averaging like 23 a game. Like, it wasn't like he was averaging 19 or nothing like that. CP was still leading the team in scoring.
I know, but it's still passing, and I'm looking for certain things. Those certain things where you're placing players at. Like, you come off the pick and roll, you're gonna dive. This guy's up, right? He's sitting those type of plays for that. And when Dame doesn't look for it, it kind of like
Yeah, but we ain't got them type of players.
Blake wasn't leading the team in scoring?
Yeah, sometime, but CP led.
Yeah, but we ain't got them type of players.
I'm talking about overall.
For him to run that off. That's why I said maybe Doc just gonna change it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Remember when he was in New Orleans when he was in like an MVP conversation? He led that team in scoring. He went to Clippers. He was first or second in scoring. So
he's always
not like he's Rondo.
He's always thought two on his
Rondo was not a scorer really at all. Like, you know what I mean?
No. What I'm saying is, all right, let's take Russell Westbrook, right? Russell Westbrook with Kevin Durant. Cool. Russell Westbrook with Paul George, right? Cool. James Harden, cool. right? Beal, cool. LeBron, right? Because those plays that he has and he's looking for players that's supposed to be a certain way, it's a clash, all right? He's not clashing with shooting and scoring type of players. He's clashing with playmaker type of players. Same thing with a guard. If I'm so used to scoring, you put me in a Dan Tony offense. Yeah, I'm in the pick and roll situation coming down here, but you're telling me to look at something that I've never looked at before.
I'm looking for this side.
Shit, I'm looking at this goal. You telling me the corner guys are gonna be open? That's what's up.
Let somebody else pass it to me.
Right.
I'm not your guy.
I'm looking for this side step 3.
So, Gil, let's just say hypothetically you were consulting with the Bucks and not trying to dirty Mac for the job, but actually trying to help the team get better. What advice would you give Doc on the offensive side?
Offensive side? I mean, right now your two best players, right, need to play together more. Right? They need to play together more because what happens is I'm Dame. So I see what Dame is doing, right? I do a pick and roll with him and Giannis. They're gonna trap me. I gotta give it to Giannis. Fuck. Right? You're taking me out of it. Right? So when I wanna score, the last person I'm going to do a pick and roll with is Giannis, right?
Why though?
Because I'm getting doubled every time. I got to pass the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes, not every time.
Every time. But every time.
What's wrong?
Yeah,
pick and roll every time.
Sometimes it depends. See, if Giannis come down, you're going to go back.
But what I'm saying is you're doubling me every time I do a pick and roll with Giannis. Okay, I do a pick and roll with Lopez, nothing.
If I score 5 times.
Hey, because he can shoot. So he popping, so you're not doubling off this pop. So now I'm used to my bigs in. So my bigs in Portland, this is what happens. So when I do this pick and roll, that's why majority of his pick and rolls is with him and Lopez. Most of his passes are him and Lopez.
But they need to. He
I'm
got
doing more pick and rolls with Giannis.
Yeah, he need more pick and rolls with Giannis. He got to.
Go ahead. I mean, because Giannis but he's averaging 32. He ain't trying to get 12 assists.
He will on
he
this.
Gonna do whatever. If they want to win, they
gonna do that.
But that's what I'm saying.
They learn how to sacrifice. The great ones, like, hey,
but
if you want to win, you got to sacrifice.
But that's something as Doc I have to be seeing because as somebody who's watching it, I can see it because I can put myself as Dame and see, okay, why aren't you two playing pick and roll together, playing, you on the elbow, I throw it to you, I run off, try to get the quick pass, because you come fast enough and your man's behind you, I'm giving it to him. If he's running with you, my guy leans, turn the corner, Euro dunk, right? That's what I don't see.
They need more action like that.
They need more.
I think you got to give them time. I don't think Doc want to come in and like.
How much more time you need?
I mean,
they third in the East. Like they third in the East. God damn.
They
third in the East. God damn.
No. They're not third in the East. No, they're third in the East. Doc is 13th. His record is 13th in the East, goddammit. And the only team he in front of, he ain't got to win, goddammit, is Detroit. He right in front of Detroit, goddammit.
This has got to win, Gil.
He's been there.
He can't.
He can't go by his team record, goddammit. They're third in the East. Doc, you are 14th in the East right now. God damn it. So
give them time, man.
Right? Like you've been what the problem is.
All I know is come May.
What you've been consulting, you've been consulting this team, you should be when training camp started, right? When training camp started, you was a consultant, right? You was in there showing up, you get consulted. So you should have went in plug and play.
Tough crowd.
I mean, I hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, next year's open.
For what?
It's open next year, man.
What, a job?
Good luck next year, man.
A job?
No, I'm just saying open the team.
He's talking about Milwaukee's done.
He's trying to say a job?
This is
say next year, G?
Next year.
Wait,
next year, man.
We got a chance to win it this year.
Stop
that. All right, well, so a Doc getting one for sure.
Y'all lost to Portland, bro.
Doc getting one for sure. I mean, come on, it was a lot going on. Dame came back for come on, it's a lot of emotions. Relax, a lot of emotions.
Did you know they didn't shoot out of the last 20? Was it 20? From the 9-minute mark in the third quarter to the 4-second mark in the fourth quarter, Portland didn't shoot one free throw.
Portland won't even be there.
What I'm saying is that think about it. They didn't shoot a free throw. That means at the end of the third, they didn't shoot a free throw. All the fourth quarter, they didn't shoot a free throw. That means they was getting fucking buckets.
That means there's no
natural bucket. Like
no resistance.
No, that means nobody nobody on the Bucks got in foul trouble.
That shit's
because
not
I'm just
gonna-
busting
That
your
shit
ass.
not gonna happen now. That shit's not gonna happen now. And Portland not gonna even be there in May. What
it
we
don't
talking
matter.
about?
Y'all keep this shit up, y'all.
Come on, man. You know that's not gonna happen.
I won't be there, man. Goddamn, they was goddamn getting just straight buckets, no free throw. You know how hard it is to keep up with a team and just outscore a team without no free throws, bro.
That's tough.
They been shooting like 70%.
That's no resistance. That means you put
No resistance. No resistance. Like,
No
yo,
resistance.
lunch meet, that whole team. Grant
All right,
Grant
we
out that
gonna see.
motherfucker.
We gonna
Giannis,
see.
lunch meet.
We gonna see come May. I'm gonna be the only one up here talking.
Nah, I'm with you. I don't think. I think they gonna still have a compete, especially with Philly being it's one less team. They gotta worry.
Had
about.
Bev coming right in.
New York went up.
Belt to ass.
No, they did though.
go
They
up.
did though.
New York
New York
went
gonna be the one that's gonna be the sleeper in the playoffs. They gonna catch somebody that shouldn't have got.
They
caught.
third. New York right third right now,
They're
right?
fourth right now, I believe.
fourth?
Yeah, they right behind Milwaukee. Cleveland is too.
I ain't no believer.
They on
in
the
Or
that.
Knicks tied for third, excuse me, tied with the Bucks for third.
Yeah, I mean,
Cleveland's second.
yeah. Cleveland.
I ain't no believer in them though right now.
Look,
They top.
Yeah, that's what I said. Right now, whoever I really don't want New York first round if I'm a.
let's move to the Western Conference.
New York first round either.
Moving out west, Thunder are in a three-way tie for first in the West, made a move to add a good vet, sending Trey Mans and Davis Bertans and Vasilija Micic. Got that one right. And draft compensation to the Hornets for Gordon Hayward. Killed a great white hope.
No, I'm just saying, who's the people they got rid of?
Trey Man.
Trey
Man.
Okay, I heard
Davis
of it.
Bertans.
Bertan the shooter.
So nobody. Okay. got it.
Hayward's averaging close to 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists this season. Hasn't played since December 26th, the left calf issue, but he turns 34 next month, making close to 32 mil this season, will be a free agent this summer. Do you like the Thunder adding Gordon Hayward for this season trying to make a playoff push in the West?
I mean, for what they got rid of, I mean, you know.
Yeah, what does he average?
Those guys wasn't playing.
Gordon Hayward.
Close to 15 again.
I mean,
Those guys wasn't playing anyway. The guys
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The people
playing.
so it's a solid move because they didn't lose nothing, right? So you just added, a veteran guy who can score, who can, who's smart.
He's a moving piece.
Huh?
He's a moving piece. I mean, he ain't gonna get him over the hump to win.
No,
They're not expecting him to come in and do too
It just adds to what they are,
I mean, they're top what? What they're top three right
The
now?
number one in the West or top three-way tie for first in the West? right
yeah.
now.
So what you playing for? Like, I'm playing to win.
Yeah, but
keep what they got going on right now.
But what they got going on, you just add a veteran piece that can put the ball in the basket and spread the floor.
And that's not even playing right now because he's been, hurt.
That's what I said. It just adds. You got rid of nothing and added someone. Does it take them over the hump? No, because you got a guy who's 6'7", 6'8", that been playing a 4.
I would have got Tobias Harris then. If that's the case, if he averaged 15,
No,
both.
I mean-
I would have really got Tobias Harris.
The value would be different for Tobias because Tobias is actively playing.
Active.
Yeah, Tobias is making max money.
I was looking at the numbers because they both get the same.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I said. Philly, it's hard to get rid of Tobias. Like
Tobias averaging 17 right now.
yeah, he's
And
one of those
healthy.
guys. That's
Gordon
It's
Hayward's
third option averaging 17.
like he's a guy like whenever you try to put him in a trade, I'm pretty sure they're like, never mind. You know what I mean? Because it's never mind. Let me just take him out because
He's a good glue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good glue guy.
Locker room guy.
Like Jeff
quiet,
Green.
plays great, like he's steady.
Like
you
Jeff
know what I
Green,
mean?
yep.
Yeah, like he gonna still be in the league like Jeff Green.
Yep,
Still
Uncle
in.
Jeff.
So let's rip through some more trades real quick.
They're small. The problem with them is they do have a 7'2" dude that kind of cleans everything up for them being small, but they play 4 guards.
Is Chet at the 5?
They got 4 shooting guards. Yeah, Chet is at the 5. But other than that, Dort 6'5", 6'3". You got Shea 6'6". Right? You got so you got 4 guards across the line.
They're tall at the guard position, though. Williams is tall.
He's 6'7".
Yeah,
6'5", 6'6", 6'7".
For the guard, they're not small for
Didn't Chet get
guard.
But see, I
When
think
you put Chet
about
at the
when
four?
when I'm playing against champion teams, them big
would.
teams.
Like Joker.
My 4-man is gonna get ran through. You know what I mean in the playoffs. So
When you put Chet,
it's a great move for when you want to get rid of Giddey. You know, like when he's not shooting very well, like Gordon sub in. Now I got 4 or 5 shooters out there. Now Shea gets to just have fun out there.
He gonna do that.
Huh?
He definitely
He gonna do that.
He gonna do that for sure.
All right, let's rip through the rest of these trades. I'm just gonna rip through them all so we can get to more important topics.
Get in one of them.
Good. Jeff T coming soon.
Hey, man,
All right,
why-
enjoy your last moments.
I ain't gonna, man, it's kind of crazy that you just, like he's sitting high right now, right?
I don't enjoy it.
Now you
I
got
got back
that
this
sheet, then I'm just in that seat cushion still strong on that seat right there. And he's sitting.
Nobody sit there.
Before we was the same size. Like, okay,
I intended on this.
Chill out. Let him he's like looking down on me, bro. I'm like, wait, hold on, man.
Let him live. Let him live.
I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, we'll discuss after the show.
Get him to the side. Get him. Let him know.
I got heat for niggas like you. But I know you got
Let
heat
him
too.
live.
I know you got heat too, so.
He's sitting.
But I'm just gonna rip through the rest of these trades. Sun got Royce O'Neal from the Nets, 3-team trade with the Nets and Grizzlies. Also added David Roddy. Hornets traded P.J. Washington to the Mavs for Grant Williams, Seth Curry, lightly protected, 2027 first-round pick. So
That's a good one.
how will Grant Williams work with the Hornets? One legend offered his thoughts. Just want to show y'all this tweet real quick, if we got it. Said Grant Williams about to get a cup of lean poured over his head if he tried to be Mr. Mature in Charlotte. We talked about it yesterday, but Celtics traded for Xavier Tillman. Good move for them to add some depth to their bench. And the Timberwolves grabbed Monty Morris from the Pistons. Also, Dennis Schroeder and Spencer Dinwiddie got traded for each other. Dinwiddie would likely get bought out.
Ooh, come to the Lakers, baby.
LA guy, Tap
Yes,
legend.
sir. Yes, sir.
Laker, bro?
That would be. If we
you
smart.
like crypto, come play in crypto.com.
I mean, that would be smart. You're getting bought out, and I need someone who can put the ball in the basket but damn self, you know. He's an upgrade from Prince, right?
They didn't do nothing else.
Huh? No, that's what I
I
said.
said they didn't do anything else.
No, so we don't.
So that's the move, you think?
That's the move, baby.
That's the only one open. That's
That's the only one. You ain't got to trade no assets, and you can just acquire. Yeah.
So we talked about teams.
We got a roster spot.
We'll make one, Gil. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
know,
call Rob.
you know,
Get Rob on the phone. Shit. Anything is possible with Jesus Christ.
Lakers, man, don't listen, bro.
One of y'all not gonna be here. So we talked about the teams who made moves in the trade deadline. Let's talk about some teams who did not. Start with the Atlanta Hawks. Dejounte Murray was the subject of trade rumors for several weeks. Hawks did not make a move. Did the Hawks make a mistake by keeping Dejounte?
There's just some teams, to be honest, they're in situations where what type of move helps them. I know everyone throws out scenarios and shit, but you got to think reality. Some teams are thinking about next year. Some teams like, I really don't want to trade to win. You know what I mean? You got to think. Some people are just trying to, get into the lottery space. Just some teams are not in situations where they want to trade. Yeah, it sounds great, but how the fuck is this really gonna help me?
And this new CBA
value too. They want to make sure they get the right
value.
value.
Yeah, for sure.
Dejounte Murray, you got to make sure you get the right value for him.
With this new CBA, it's a lot of new restrictions on teams trying to make moves and stuff. So be curious to see how this plays out this offseason. But it's gonna be an interesting summer. We will say that. But let's talk a little bit about the Warriors. Rumor that everyone but Steph Curry was available. But Steph would have to approve of any trade involving either Draymond or Clay. They did nothing significant. I think they did make a deal with the Pacers. Pacers sent a second-round pick to the Warriors for Corey Joseph and some bread. But what is the Warriors not making any major moves at the trade deadline?
Who the fuck is Corey Joseph?
Joseph is an NBA champion, bro.
Okay.
What team?
Spurs.
With the Spurs.
Look,
He's from
What
Canada.
year?
He's from Canada.
When I
They beat y'all.
yeah, they beat us once.
Norris and Brandon's Arena.
Back in what year was that?
2014, 13, 14.
Yeah. Corey Joseph from Canada?
This fucking boy here.
Yeah, I'm just here to report the news.
Does
as
he
it
even play on
happens.
the Canadian team? Probably not, right? Okay, so okay.
You know, we only worried about
I'm
this
just
side.
saying that.
Gil.
That's just like.
We only worried about this side.
That just lets me know.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure he don't play on the national.
If Corey Joseph's in the league right now, like Norris should not even saying that, I'm just saying like niggas like I could be playing right now. Like,
That's what
and I haven't even played.
So
I could be like, we should all be having a job.
Okay, so okay. That's a proven point then, right? Like,
Because I went to that game and I saw him play. I was like, yo, we can run up and down the court and do this. What he doing?
Because, anybody from Canada should be able to make the team if they're in the NBA.
Corey Joseph has 2 bronze medals.
And that's just
2 bronze medals with the Canadian national team. Shout out to our production crew. That's another question. That's another question.
I'm just saying he wasn't on the team like this last one, right? He wasn't on the FIBA team, right?
No, but he got a spot on that Golden State team. He was out there playing, getting some time. I'm like,
what year?
This year I saw him playing this year.
He playing? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You starting an international situation.
No, I'm just asking a question.
They ain't gonna let you cross the border.
I'm a felon. I can't cross that motherfucker anyway.
Okay, he ain't want to go anyway.
They wasn't loaded. They wasn't loaded.
Flight's that long anyway.
That's a long flight, man.
But what is the Warriors not making a move tell you about this squad and their outlook for the rest of this season?
They go.
I think it's a sign of respect for Clay. Let him finish the year out, presenting with the deal, team-friendly deal if he wants to stay, and then if not, parting his ways. But it allows them to finish this season together one last time before they have to make something happen. Because obviously after this year, something has to be done. Because you can't waste Steph. And Steph is still in prime shape right now. So I think it's a sign of respect to let them finish what they started, and then after this year. Listen, we got to make some.
Play on the last year of his deal. We'll become a free agent this summer.
Because they got to part ways with him amicably. It got to be right. Because he is a champion. He is a Hall of Fame level player. So you got to be like, listen, Clay, this is the deal we got for you. If you take it, we would love to have you back. But if not, if you want more, we let you go. But trading him away, then it'll become, well, what did you trade him for? Did you disrespect him and things like that? And you don't want that to be the case.
But I think they're so high above the cap that.
What move is going to happen where they're going to be in contention anyway?
But they can't just let them walk, though, I'm saying, this offseason, because if they let them walk, that puts them in a very different
also,
situation.
I think the situation, too, with the coach that passed, kind of probably just like, I think they're probably just going to just finish it out this year.
They want to stay together.
As a unit. That's just me thinking that because of what happened around that time. So I think they'll just finish it out this year and then figure it out. That's just my bet.
Last ride.
Right. For real. Like,
really, last ride.
This the last dance for the Warriors, and what kind of dance is it?
They're gonna be. It ain't James Brown, but it'll be like
No, it's unfortunate, but hey, things don't last forever. I do know that. So.
That's a fact.
No, but that's a good point that you made, Norris, about they want to keep them together for the last, because. They got to make some moves, or you just can't keep letting, like this year, they're going to be watching the playoffs more than likely. Steph is having another phenomenal year. It won't be fair to him for them to continue down this path.
And we talked about this earlier in the season. The team want to give them that respect, kind of let them go out like that? Or was Mike Dunleavy going to come in and just start chopping them things?
What did they offer him?
Timing. I think it was timing.
What did they offer?
Yeah.
It was a 2-year 48.
Last year, something like that.
Last year, 2-year 48. So they was willing to sign him back, take less money.
Yes, 2 for 48.
And do you?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna offer him about 2-year 40, 2-year.
Yeah, it might go low.
30.
Yeah, it might.
Right.
What place they in right now?
They're in 11th place. They're a game out of the 10th seed.
Bro, all right.
No, what I'm saying is.
They might have a chance to.
No. What I'm saying is.
Just
No.
get in.
This year's.
No. I'm not saying win. Just get in. Just get
what
in.
I'm saying is.
I think they'll still get in the playoff.
But to get the 10?
They'll still get in the play-in, I feel like.
Why? What I'm
Why would
saying,
you want to do that?
What I'm saying is, why? Now you're thinking, why would I want to do that?
Why?
Why?
To go out with some dignity,
If you play OKC or Minnesota, they might think they could beat them.
Listen, it's ego, bro. It's ego.
What I'm saying is, you're trying to build for the future too, right?
You have to.
And you're trying to trade. So think about it. I'm in, like some of these teams, yes, I have a great team. I have pieces. And if I want to make something happen, I can use lottery picks to do it, right? So I'm in a situation where I'm 11th. In reality, why do I want to win? If I can get it, like let's say I get a 10th pick. Think about how much power that gives me. I signed Clay back, 2-year 30, right? I use this pick with, let's just say a Draymond Green. I can get some gold right here. This is gold Fool's gold right here. Boom, boom.
So what? Just
I can bring Clay off the bench or whatever, but whatever he's doing will match his salary. I done offset some salary with a pick, and you know.
So how do you play? Like you sitting guys out, or you just like whatever?
You don't really have to.
I don't gotta send it to play. Do what the fuck y'all been doing, sorry motherfuckers.
You gotta sit nobody.
I ain't gotta sit nobody. They sorry as shit right now anyway.
What happened though, if they do the scenario you talking about, Clay and them are gonna be worth more money.
That's what I'm saying. They
get in,
they 11th spot, right?
You don't want
Even if you just getting man, if they get 9th and 10th and they playing that playing game and win and just get
Now you gotta pay Clay
now you gotta
$250.
play.
Now you gotta pay.
Now think about what you're saying.
so sit them out.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, if they start playing well, Clay starts getting his groove back, because at the end of the day, it ain't how you start, how you finish.
Right, for sure.
He start having fucking 50, 45, 50, y'all start doing some damage.
Right.
That 2-year 48, shit.
No,
I want my
sure.
100, I want.
For
And you
sure.
sitting there like, oh, you done played
But you
80 damn games, horrible, and your ass popped off in the playoffs, and now I gotta pay you.
Like what's his name from Boston? That white boy that got paid Game 7.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't.
One game,
I don't
50
want-
million to the.
But that's
I don't think Golden State want to do that though.
I don't want to do that with
think they
Clay.
wanna
I don't
do
want
that.
you to pop off right now. I like what's going on right now.
But for our
2 year
legacy,
30.
Why not though? For our leg, I mean,
2 year
I mean, he's a come on. Look,
But-
the fuck, we got 4 of them up here,
you
and
think-
I got a lot to do with
Okay.
that. So I can't
Do
get
you
my
think
respect.
Clay would dip though? Do you think Clay?
No, because everybody else is smarter. We seen what you did all year. So I'm not gonna. So if you just pop off in the playoffs and now you asking for $100 million.
And you still got Steph. There's nobody out
that-
there that can unbalance the floor like how
got it
Steph
out.
can unbalance the floor for Clay. There's nobody else out there that can.
We ride it.
I'm
out.
just saying from a Clay
We ride it out,
standpoint,
Bill.
when I go take a bigger bag somewhere else,
There's no bigger back.
if it presented itself.
What I'm saying is he's not understanding that what happens if Clay pops off now. Like you've seen him struggle all year. So you in your mind you're like, all right, 2 year 30. I can offer him 2 year 30. He's gonna take that because he's mentally just this is his value right now. He pops off, right? Now he's asking for 4 year 100. Golden State, you don't want that. That's the last thing you want, right? So you sitting here like, yeah, you got us into the playoffs. I got 2 year 48. He's like, nah, I'm 4 year 100.
You can't do that.
Right, you done
You
played-
handicap the team.
You handicap the team.
Handicap-
We've been
Steph.
handicapped.
Now what happens now? Now you got the same.
Well,
you got the same.
You know
play.
why we handicap? You know why? If I'm Clay, I feel like, well, you should have gave me the money before Draymond.
But you go. I'm not. So
That's just how I
you
feel.
gonna go back in history?
Now you're gonna
I'm just saying though, but this is why. So now I'm about to kill it. You should have gave me my money first.
Oh shit.
You should have gave me my money first. That's all. We would have never been in this position if you didn't give me my money.
Yeah,
first.
you are. If I give you your money, then give Draymond, I'm in the same position. The same
No,
3 players.
Maybe might not be. We don't know.
The only
we
thing
don't
that's-
know.
The only thing that's
we don't know.
It
We don't
is.
know.
The only thing that's saving me right now is Clay is playing horribly. So
okay.
because he's playing horribly,
They're both playing horribly. They both ain't giving shit.
No,
so
what I'm saying is right now, what is saving my cap?
Who? Draymond?
They both not doing shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not my shooter. I'm gonna give the nigga who put the ball in the hoop the money first. That's just me.
But that's what I'm saying. Right
Like-
now, as an organization, what Clay is doing right now is saving me money.
Yes.
Fuck y'all.
Right?
Give me my money. Fuck
So,
that. I sit
that's
there
what I'm saying,
and watch
you're thinking
you give
as a
nigga.
player.
Yeah, you gave somebody. Yeah, of course.
But I'm not
earned it.
talking as a player.
None of this
How
shit is
bad
up
you
here.
wanna win?
I'm talking about as a.
what?
If Clay want to win, he won't do that because he knows they need more, and you can't get more if you handicap the
thought
team.
better.
But that's the real question now. It seems like the Warriors have the leverage right now, but heading into free agency, Clay can walk and fuck the Warriors over. I'm just saying.
All right, well, then, yeah, I'll walk and fuck him over.
His
but-
value is 12. He's playing 12 points a game. That's his value.
He's averaging 17 right now.
But what I'm saying is, whatever he asks for, cool. I can match that. Right? Is someone gonna give you 2 year 48? Probably not. If someone does, okay, I'll match it. But I can tell you right now, if he sits there and pops off and he really balls, right? The one thing that I don't want to happen, Curry goes down and the team is back to Clay, right? Because now he's gonna get all those shots and he's gonna start. I don't need his value going up because it's still the same Clay. He's older, right? He has injuries. I don't want him shooting up to the star where I gotta pay him because right now the rest of my franchise is gone.
So the
That
question:
can't happen.
do you think Clay would take a team-friendly deal, or if he got a bigger bag somewhere else in free agency, if it plays out like you're just saying now, would he feel disrespected enough just to say?
Not because he has to look at his numbers, right? He's gonna test the market and he's gonna realize there's no money out there.
I think it's one team he might would go to. And that's the LA team.
Yeah.
Clippers,
That's
or
it.
Clippers or Lakers.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then whatever that happens, so if the Lakers be like, oh yeah, we'll give you a 3-year 40. I give you 2-year 40 to get him back if I want him back. Other than that, it's like,
So
we got to sign and trade this motherfucker. I got to sign and trade you.
You better get off.
So let's
Steph gonna have to talk, speak up. He know him, he's quiet, but Steph gonna have some
yeah,
conversation.
and I
with
think
his
he's been active. I mean, he's been active behind the
Some
scenes with these
conversation
guys.
with him.
But let's talk about these Lakers. They've been the subject of trade rumors for months, particularly involving D'Angelo Russell. D'Lo's been balling as of late. The Lakers did not make a move at the deadline. They get smoked for that, Gil? You rolling with that?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, what place the Lakers in?
Huh?
What place the Lakers in?
Lakers, I think, 9th. Let me pull it up. 9th right now.
Right there. Yeah, we right there in
Lakers
target
fans like
action.
Cowboys.
Delusional as hell.
9th right now. Three and a half games
I
out
like
of 6th
Cowboy
place.
fans, man.
Huh?
Man.
Laker fans is like Cowboys.
We're not Cowboy fans. No. We just won. We just won 4 years ago.
2 championships in the last
Right?
4
Just
years.
like Golden
Norris.
State, they just won 2 years ago. So it's like, what are we talking about?
2 championships in the last 4 years.
The Lakers can't beat Golden State in the playing game.
Who got 2 championships?
That's what I was about
In-season
to say.
tournament
I was about to say
championship.
the same thing. Like,
Inaugural.
Hey, have you noticed every time he says it, I just be like, yeah,
Get it count. All right, got to hold on to
Shit don't
something.
count.
They won the Central Division.
They got a banner.
Eastern, the
Man,
Midwest.
motherfucker-
Listen,
got a ribbon, a
we
big ribbon.
just
That-
4 years ago,
hey.
so we can't be that. We can't be
Hey, that in-season tournament was a cliff. Y'all won that shit and went off the side of that motherfucker.
Motherfucker went all the way back down. Niggas went all the way back. They went up to the top and went straight back down after.
What?
It's just like a relationship in 2024, right?
Just like the Cowboys.
The first 3 months is good,
Just like the Cowboys.
And then after that, real personalities kick in, and motherfucker is over. It's a celebrity relationship.
The
right
real
now.
you start kicking
Yeah,
in.
shit look good on Instagram.
Do it for the gram.
So you're cool though with the Lakers not making a move at the deadline and rolling with this roster?
Yes, because who is going to change what's going on under the hood? Like the names you were using and the names you're trying to bring out didn't really do nothing for the betterment of the team, right? When you look at every team that made a trade, they got rid of something they didn't use or want to use, or like any of the good teams, they got rid of pieces they didn't use and grabbed pieces that they needed. That's why I was saying, like, if I have D'Angelo and I got rid of, some other pieces that we wasn't using, that wasn't part of our unit, and then brung in, yes, that's a great move. But if you're trying to just swap, and then I still got this, I got 6, 7, 8 still, don't do nothing.
Still potential to make moves on the buyout market, but this Lakers roster is largely the same one that made it to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously didn't get the result that they wanted against the Nuggets last season, but made up for it with the in-season tournament championship. But do you believe that the Lakers can turn it around after the All-Star break?
Yes, sir. We did it last year.
Turn it around.
We don't panic. We don't panic, baby.
What does that mean?
We don't panic. We're not panickers.
You say can turn around.
We're not panickers.
What you mean? What you mean when you say turn around?
Just trend in the right
Turn around,
direction.
just like last year, man. Go get to the 7 seed. Go ahead, knock off the 2 seed. Go ahead,
no way.
beat on Golden State. Boom, Western Conference. Yeah, we can do that again. Because at the end of the day,
Nobody want to play them if they healthy.
who's the top 3 teams right now? Young, and young. I'm fine with that.
All young.
No,
It's all young
Not
talent.
Denver though. You
No,
don't wanna see Denver.
Denver, I'm about to say,
No,
Denver ain't young.
Timberwolves and Nuggets,
Denver gonna get y'all up out of here.
Clippers.
Clippers, yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
They won.
Yeah.
What
Fourth right now.
you
Y'all
know,
definitely
we play,
can't fuck
you know,
with
we
the
play
Clippers right
chess,
now.
so we go against OKC
Hey.
first round. Come on.
Listen. one
OKC
thing-
first round.
No, I want y'all to play the Clippers, goddamn it.
No, we won't play them right now.
Because you know what
They can't fuck with the
we talking
Clippers.
about this yesterday,
Try to
B.A.
get warmed up. Let us get
The
warmed up.
last, what's the record of the last decade?
Let him say, let us get warmed up.
Regular season.
What is
32-8.
Regular season. 2-1 this season.
Yo,
2-1
30
this season.
Before this year, it was 30. The motherfuckers had 6 wins over the last decade.
Nah, what
Okay, we are focused on now.
Wow. They don't want to see y'all don't want to see the Clippers.
Yo,
Yeah, we do.
Y'all might get y'all might get
listen,
swept.
yes, we do.
Y'all might
2-1
get
this
swept.
season.
hear me out.
2-1 this season.
I don't want that.
No, yes.
Y'all don't want that.
2-1 this season.
Ty Lue getting y'all out of here in
I'm about to
5.
say Ty
In
Lue.
5.
Yo.
Ty Lue getting y'all out of here in 5.
My dude.
Darvin
Who's my
M will
favorite-
take his hands out of his
Who's
pocket.
one of my favorite players on the Clippers? Russ. No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Russ. But who else? Harden, right? Yeah. Harden playoff. Yeah, that benefits Lakers, baby.
Hey, but Ty Lue can offset.
Yeah. Strip club maniac, baby. Might be in Vegas too. Yeah, I'll be with her. Hey, man, hey, look, we did good this year. Harden, let's just go to Vegas real quick.
You did good this year.
And guess what they got?
Keep it your same way.
Terminator.
And guess what they got? The first ballot Hall of Fame on the bench that they can be like, you know what?
Turn it up.
Go have a seat. We gonna get a ball.
Yeah,
We're gonna get a ball to age zero.
Forgetting that.
Right.
We're gonna get a ball to age zero.
With vengeance on his mind.
Right.
And then if he ain't doing it, guess what? We got a young hungry killer over here that we ain't do nothing with called motherfucking Bones Highland over this bitch.
Bones done. He
determined. No,
He was done.
Nah.
Like I said, they subbed everybody in but Bones. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they not
Man, I know
playing
Bones over that motherfucker like, really?
They're not playing them.
No, but Russ is still over there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
now we just want to play.
But they been kicking y'all
OKC
ass, though.
first round. Get a little OKC
I
out.
do not want to see OKC.
So OKC
You
in
crazy
Minnesota.
as hell.
Shy is
Minnesota.
gonna
I give y'all OKC in
I
Minnesota.
say OKC in Minnesota.
That's
Them
Yeah.
two, I give y'all one of them.
LeBron James, who you think gonna get all the
No.
votes?
Yeah, no,
OKC
over
in
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
yes. Over Minnesota, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think a Shy, no.
OKC, you
Bro,
think they get OKC?
this is the playoffs, dog.
I know, I hear you.
Minnesota
though,
Your
but Minnesota,
power,
yes.
your power forward is Giddy.
Yes,
That's your power forward.
that's lunch meat, AD. That's lunch meat.
Layup line. They're just gonna go to the layup. They're just gonna do layups all the time. Their back line is too small.
Okay, so y'all get out the first round then.
Yeah, that's it. We good.
All right.
So watch this. So then, in that series, but you got a lot of defensive guys on y'all team that you can throw at Shea, right? So that's when your defensive guys come into play, right?
Okay, is this a trick question?
No, it's
No, I mean,
right,
Shea-
right.
Shea gonna
So
eat. No,
I'm saying
Shea
you
gonna
got Vando, you got Prince, you got all these guys who you've been the goddamn blast trash bag that you brought out early that you were trying to pack up earlier, right? Now you're gonna fucking need them in the playoffs because they go, yeah.
No. Listen, what we're gonna do is say, Shea is Shea, right? D-Lo, he gonna go for like 35. I need you to go for 20, make it like a 15-point offset. With the rest of that team, we should be fine, right? Because AD gonna beat his matchup. Bron gonna beat. We can, just everybody.
But who gonna guard Shea though is what I'm saying.
Man, we got Reeves and what's the name? Yeah, he gonna barbecue y'all. That's fact.
All your other guys that you didn't want to play.
No, but what I'm saying is he gonna barbecue y'all. That's a fact. What I'm not gonna do is put a guy in who's gonna score 2, right? And he gonna give 30, right? He gonna give 35. Now that's 33 points I gotta make up. I'm not doing for that. I'm not doing that, right? D-Lo, he gonna go for 35. Period.
Get 20.
Give me 20. Right? That's 15 points. We good.
Bronny,
Right, Bronny gonna offset it with Giddy. We good. That's it. We not gonna put defense trying to stop dude and he got 38 and your ass got a half a point. We not. Like that means that half a point is you made a free throw. They called it off because somebody stepped in the lane. We not doing that, man. Sit down. Long as we get out of the first round, baby, I can say.
I was trying to get him to agree to it, Joe.
I'm not agreeing to putting the boys.
You sure you don't want to?
When PJ Tucker come in, Vando get in, right? Whatever y'all gonna do out there, wrestle, tussle, have fun, goddammit. PJ Tucker get in, Vando get in.
So Lakers are 13-16 since the in-season tournament, and Kenyon, like you mentioned, 8-30 over the Clippers in the last 10 seasons. But this season, 2-1. So
they only played 3 times, so it can be 50. So y'all can offset this year. So
is it voting?
Right?
Yeah, they got one more time, right? Yeah. 50%.
Y'all don't want to see them in the play. They gonna bone y'all.
Yeah, bro, in 5 games. Clippers gonna beat their ass in 5 games.
Clippers in 5.
Nah, man, I'm calling.
Bone y'all.
Listen,
Ty Lue ain't fucking a bro.
I'm calling. I'm calling. I'm gonna call Coach.
Okay, you go call D-Ham.
Slow the game down. Slow that motherfucker down. Waste his pick and roll, probe, and let them eat each other on offense. Because it's all what I'm saying. It's all fun. It's all fun and games. It's easy when they scoring 136 points a game. Everybody get to have fun. When that game is between 100 points,
like last night,
100 points, the motherfucker start looking at.
Kawhi Leonard gonna have a field day.
Hey, Kawhi, you score. PG, PG started looking up at you know when it's trouble, and motherfucker started looking at only got 6. Shit, only got 6 and 2 assists. Yeah, that's we need.
You
that.
Giving up the game plan. It ain't happening.
Keep that mug about 100 points. 100, 110.
Yep.
Woo. You get the 126, that means all of them are balling, and that's you don't want that.
Y'all out of here in 5.
Nah.
There's a lot of hate on this couch, man.
No, they been boning.
You ain't even no Clipper fan.
Man, they been boning y'all.
I'm not a Clipper fan, but what I'm saying is they got 4 LA dudes. Why you not rooting for the LA niggas?
And they ain't had this current roster, so what makes me think that y'all can beat them?
Because we beat this current roster.
A 2-1
Yeah, but why you not
record
rolling for the LA
this season.
dudes? It's 4
They
LA
gonna
guys on the
bone
team.
y'all.
LA Hoopers.
Because I'm
On the Clippers. Come on. Like,
because I'm
It's Palmdale, LA.
Hold on.
First
Palmdale's
date
LA.
bone.
You
We
think,
embrace
you know
it.
what I'm saying is you
Tell the truth.
they said, he threw out Palmdale. Damn, I'm on camera.
Palmdale, Riverside. Do we roll with Riverside in LA?
grew up.
Or do they think they're better
What team
than
did you go for when growing up?
No, I'm saying,
When you grew up,
I
when
said
you
we got,
grew up-
but we got 4 LA guys playing for the Clippers.
Cool.
We can't.
When
show
you
them some
grew
love.
up, what team did you have?
Lakers, of course.
So how are you?
I'm
You ain't a real Laker fan.
I'm rooting for the 4 LA guys that's on the Clipper team.
I don't know if you ever met a Clipper fan.
I ain't from LA, and I ain't rooting for neither one of them motherfuckers. I'm looking at the facts that they've been kicking y'all ass.
Yeah, we get
In
that.
years
past, we get that. That don't matter to the Laker and Clipper battle, right? No matter.
They have been battling.
Huh?
Yeah.
In years past.
One-sided.
No, I'm just
This
talking
shit has
about.
been one-sided.
One-sided.
No, I'm
This
talking
shit ain't been no rivalry, man.
I know it ain't. Because it been since the 80s, y'all had what? How many games that's been good?
Don't say y'all. I ain't no.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Clipper fans can be 0-30 as soon as the season starts. They beat the Lakers, they good.
Well,
When the
guess
Lakers
what?
pick up Spencer
And what
Dinwiddie,
they've been having
I'm
a
going
lot
back.
to
They need an
motherfucking
LA
trip
dude.
for the last decade.
All these out of town.
Our record is delusional. We like Jordan and LeBron fans. You use the record right now, we gonna go to rings, goddammit.
No, for sure.
We gonna go to rings.
Niggas go right. They gonna go right there. Look, they gonna go.
Yeah, we've been whooping y'all ass for the last 10 years. But that right there. But in the same 10 years, we got that right there.
Yeah.
So, Brandon, you're embracing Palmdale and Riverside into the LA diaspora.
Bro, yeah, bro.
I rock with Palmdale. I can't even hate.
But we gotta rock with the Clippers. The 4 LA Hoopers. If they win it, that's hard.
No, but look, my favorite players is on there, so it's like, yeah, but no.
No.
Yeah, but no. It's like, you know what I mean? That's what I said. Like,
I rock with you, kinda.
yeah, you know, you score 40 and take the L, good game.
So we asked the chat, can the Lakers turn it around?
80% said yeah.
45% said yes, Gil. 55% said no.
What?
You should have seen Gil's face.
They from New York.
Hey, look, they say they from New York. They from New York.
I looked at our algorithm. Those are New Yorkers.
Hey, if you're in the chat and you're from New York, throw a Timberland boot emoji up right now. Put a Timberland boot emoji up in the chat right now. Give me the good.
Hey, yo, you know what I'm surprised did make a move? I don't know if we're still talking about it, but the Bulls. I'm surprised the Bulls didn't make it. Like I thought.
He got hurt, I guess.
But Andre Drummond. I mean, I'm just saying. I just thought they were gonna blow
Like blow the team up.
Yeah.
Zach saw what that market looked like and said,
Blow the team out. Yeah, I thought they.
I mean, I thought somebody was gonna get because they were heavy. Like,
So let's talk about some players who will be available in the buyout market. Spencer Dinwiddie, as we mentioned.
Lakers.
Robert Lopez, Marcus Morris. Potential for Oladipo, right? Grizzlies got bought out? Mm-hmm. Killian Hayes demanded a trade. His demands were not met. Joe Harris also. Can any of these players,
Joe Harris,
set to hit the buyout market, help boost a contender's bench?
Shooter.
I mean, Joe Harris.
Joe Harris healthy, Jesus.
Joe Harris.
In the playoffs, though,
Spencer
he-
Dinwiddie.
Joe Harris,
helped, but he-
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's
No
all we
pressures,
need.
though.
Spencer, come back home. You love crypto.
Be too
Come to
much pressure.
crypto.com arena. They throwing
Look at all them goddamn ugly ass Timberlands, man.
I didn't even know they had a Tim emoji. I just felt, what I mean, shit. I was just saying some reckless shit. Oh, they throwing the Statue of Liberty up.
No, them are not.
We have been infiltrated, Gil.
Them the knockoff ones anyway. They're the one from Fifth Ave.
Colorado boots.
The Colorado Boost.
Somebody just threw a Doc Martin in there. Hold on. I don't know what kind of boot that is. That is not a Timberland.
They're the McCants. They're the McCants right there.
Aaron McCann.
The McCants is right there.
We got a heavy New York contingent.
No, like if we can get, Joe Harris or Dinwiddie first, and then Joe Harris. That could help us. We need them both.
Another playmaker.
I got to get rid of some people. I got to cut some people, all right?
Oh no, yeah, that's
Y'all ain't got no two ways on there, shit like y'all.
send some people to the G League.
Somebody can go. All right.
Robert Lopez can help somebody back up big.
For sure.
Big body.
He couldn't even wait.
Especially
I mean,
contenders
just-
gonna have to go.
wait, hold
against,
on.
Joker.
Yeah, they waived him.
You want everybody, huh? Everybody that's free.
No, what I'm saying.
You want everybody
that's come in and wave a brother? Oh, the Nash is still there. Oh man. Hey, Brooke, you should be pissed off right now, Brooke. Your brother ain't there. Oh my God.
Brooke don't got that kind of motion.
Damn, Brooke, you ain't got no pull over there where your brother get to stay on the team? Cause I'd have been there like, yo, what happened? He don't play it anyway. Y'all ain't playing 15 to 14 anyway.
Bro, he can't, bro.
Let the two brothers beat it.
Bro, he don't have that type.
But at the end,
ain't Haddon and Cabin.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he ain't got that type of leeway.
they can
Robin can actually play.
Yeah. But I mean, at the
Give
end
a
of the
fuck
day,
if he can play or not.
I mean, but what I'm saying is, what are you using it
That man just dedicated to shoot to his brother. You think they was gonna waive him or do anything that, man?
Nah, they can't.
I'm waving 14. I'm waving
can't make
15
Giannis
player
at
to
all.
14 player to bring in. Man,
Leave the Nasus alone.
Yeah.
So, Kenyon,
my head hurt.
we also got to talk about some unfortunate news. Trade deadline passed. Your son KJ coming off a great game last night against the Warriors.
Yeah, that's
15
right.
piece,
You know.
29 minutes, 6 for 10 from the field.
Yeah.
We'll be sticking around with these Sixers. What's your reaction to the Sixers keeping KJ?
I don't have one on camera.
Okay. Some smoke?
Unless they plan on playing him.
That is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Are you at least
Unless
optimistic
they-
that, based on what we saw?
Yeah, no, we were definitely trying to do something, man. He been there and been sitting over that bitch rotting. And he deserved better. He a hell of an NBA player, but been in there working, man. He been staying professional, staying ready. So that's all you can do in these situations. Like as you can see what he proved last night. You know what I'm saying? He's ready. He still do what he do in the minutes that he's getting. I think it's consistent. Not having a lot of opportunities there and coming out and pretty much do what you've been doing. 2 for 3 from 3, 6 for 10 from the field, 5 rebounds, a couple assists.
That's work. That's work right there.
Putting in work.
No, it's just, yeah. So we'll see if they plan on playing and moving forward, being that Joel is out. No disrespect to Paul Reed and Mo Bamba, but I think KJ is more active and can do more. Of course, their size and length on the floor matters because they're taller and all that, but as far as activity and all that, I don't think they have somebody that does what KJ is capable of doing. So, yeah, we'll see. When we get off I got to get on the phone when we get off here and see what's going on, of course, and what happened, and make a few,
Some calls will be made.
Calls will be made.
But that be the problem too. He goes into last night. All right. Shit.
Can we let him
We
go?
just going, we ain't gonna trade him. No.
And we
We'll
don't
deal
know.
with his follow tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna play a lot though. With
Yeah.
Embiid being out, they gotta change how they play. They gonna have to
Yeah,
speed
they
the
have to
game
be-
up.
they speed
And
the
like
game
you
up.
said,
Yeah, well,
he's
so they got
made-
rid of 2 guys that was playing in front of him, and Daniel House was getting in the game before him, and Marcus Morris was getting in the game before him. So they got rid of both of them. They got rid of Korkmaz, and they brought in Buddy Hield, which they don't play the same position.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you want to look at some positivity in it, then trying to be optimistic.
Okay.
And that's the thinking, hopefully.
For sure.
But
You need some confirmation on that thinking though.
yeah. I need to know what. Yeah, that's all. Because I'm
Yeah, I
trying,
feel you,
like I said,
Pops, I feel you.
because I have him to look out for, and I have him to still be positive for, and still put good thoughts in his head moving forward, man. Because it's been rough these last few months for him. Just being frustrated with not playing because he's a hooper, man. He's a competitor, and he want to hoop. And so no, it is what it is. Still got a job, which is some people don't. So you got to look at that. You still got somewhere where you can go in and work on your craft and still make an effective when your number's called. But no, so we're gonna make the best of whatever the situation is moving forward.
For sure. Well, speaking of positivity, we got some positive Lakers news to talk about. After much anticipation, today is finally the day the Lakers unveil the Kobe statue in Star Plaza outside the arena formerly known as the Staples Center. Kobe will be the 7th person in franchise history to be immortalized in statue form, joining Kareem, Elgin Baylor, Magic, Jerry West, Chick Hearn, and Shaquille O'Neal. Gil, you're a resident Lakers fan. What do you think about?
I mean, it'd have been perfect if they put somebody else first and then him
To make it
to
number
make it 8. Oh, that would have been.
But 2, 8, 24.
Nah, I'm just saying, just for the legacy, it just matched. Right, 7, just 8, number 8, like 8 in the front, 24 in the back. How they gonna do this?
They might do that. They might make number 8 today and unveil next year for the 8th one.
Give him 2 statues.
24.
Woo!
Or 24 today and 8 next year for the 8th. You never know.
I'm about to say, who is this?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm looking too. Yeah. Watch out. Hey, I'm about to say, yeah, hey.
We'll find out what the statue.
We got something. I got something.
We'll find out what the statue looks like a little bit later today. But what pose do you think that they should go with?
What pole? Ooh.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Is it just one? Is it
I was
just one
thinking this
statue?
one.
That one.
Yeah, for one.
I believe.
As far as we know, man, I would love an 8 and 24.
I think it'd be that one or the number 8 with the afro, the reverse dunk. But
reverse dunk or the jumper for sure.
Jumper.
what's the logo? The logo one everybody.
It's like a
talking
poster.
about?
Yeah, him dribbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fade away. Ooh.
We don't know what it looks like. Nobody has got a sneak peek.
Good.
They got it covered. Yeah.
Good.
Somebody know.
It's going to unveil today, but the public won't be able to see.
I know who know. His wife.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, if anybody knows,
We just start going through her page, like what looks good.
yeah.
So we talk about the
Like the,
Mamba mentality a lot.
Like the jersey one. That'd be sick too.
The jersey bite. So we talk about the Mamba mentality a lot. But former Lakers trainer Gary Vitti shared a story about the night Kobe ruptured his Achilles in 2013. So after he suffered the injury, as you guys recall, he went and shot the 2 free throws, walked off the court. So Vitti said, I asked him if he wanted a chair. He looked down at me and said, fuck Paul Pierce.
Thanks. Straight.
Yes.
Straight.
That's
Absolutely.
That's Kobe for you.
Do not put, we all remember the infamous Paul Pierce wheelchair incident. He may or may not have had to do. We cannot confirm, but just the fact in that moment, that's the first thing that came to Kobe's mind.
That's the funny part.
Fucking wheelchair.
Fuck Paul Pierce.
Not Paul Pierce. Yeah, absolutely.
So just want to go around the couch. How much did watching Kobe and how he carried himself on the court impact you in your own game? Norris, we'll start with you since you are a guest.
It helped with my work ethic the most when I was trying to become pro. When I was at Cleveland State, I would watch a lot of Kobe. YouTube, watch his documentary, listen to his commentary, seeing how he came from where he was in high school to his development as a pro and his training regimen. And I worked out a lot, 3 or 4 times a day at Cleveland State because, I was watching Kobe and seeing like, oh, it is possible for somebody to work out that much. Because sometimes when you don't know, you like, man, you work out once with the team and once by yourself and you think that's enough. But then when you're trying to make it to a level where not many people make it, and I'm watching Kobe, I'm like, man, he work out 4, 5 times a day. I'm like, okay. So it gave me encouragement to know that it's possible to work out that much. And it worked out for me. I was able to get drafted from a small school, so it inspired me to work out so that I can make it.
Kenny, how about yourself?
I just wanted to beat him. Competing, and he just bring out greatness in people. They just make you compete that much harder because you know what he's putting into it. So if you're able to beat him, then you
accomplish something.
You accomplish something. You know what I'm saying? So it's that competitive nature, that competitive drive that he brings out of other major competitors. Other guys who don't have it, they tuck tail.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Brendan, for yourself, how much did watching Kobe and how he carried himself on the court impact your game?
I mean, a lot. Just growing up here in LA, it's like the perfect story that you would ever want as an NBA player or as a Laker. Seeing him at 18 fail, then come back and become a champion, and all the things that he put into the game was one of a kind. Something I've never seen before, and probably something we'll never ever see again. Just somebody that just loves the game and gave his all every time he stepped between the lines.
And good, obviously you told a bunch of stories just about the influence Kobe had on your game, your work ethic, and all those things. But how much is just watching him and how he carried himself?
Watching it now, we hear what he's saying, right, when he does speeches, and we see it on Instagram, but I don't really think people understand the mindset itself, right? The mindset itself. Listen to the stuff he says, how he says it, and it lets you know that he was in this world, right? And you had to cross that one day, right? There's someone else mentally coming up like that. So when you're training and you're going through life, you need to understand the softness, that weak-minded shit you got going on. You're gonna face a dude who has no aspect, who didn't grow up like that, who has no care for your emotional well-being. He's coming to destroy, take over, and he don't care if you wimp, wipe, your mama coming down. He don't care about none of it, right? So when you look at the elite of the elite in this world, they all have one thing in mind. They do not care about your feelings.
Yeah.
Because feelings has no progression in life, right? If you're
Especially sports.
Especially professional.
Right? You have a feeling about something. There's people out there that they don't care. They don't care what you crying about, and they're gonna keep moving. They're gonna run over you. You're gonna be sitting there crying, playing victim to this and that, and they have no. My shoulder. Don't worry. I done worked 3 years on this one.
2 of them.
Right. I broke this finger. I can get it. Snap it back. I got 9 other fingers to play with.
Yeah.
And that's just the mindset that you're gonna have to cross this beast one day, and when it comes, you're not gonna be ready for it.
Yeah.
And that's what you like. When I watch things, I'm still amazed by listening to things I never heard come out of his mouth. Like, ooh, there was even with the 24 and the 8, which jersey? And he's like, well, there's one thing that 8 has over 24. 8 can grow hair, right?
Right.
Okay. You know what I mean? But from his mindset, he's done thought about this question a lot. If I had to retire one of them, which one will it be? Now that means he's thinking about his mindset then versus mindset now, and he says, 24 had to endure things that 8 didn't. Just listen to how he says it. What 24 had to endure, the battles and the uphill battles by myself and have the scoring title and getting in trouble and just watching his mind process and how he talks about the number versus the 8 coming in young, really no pressure, had Shaq in front of me, right? It was easier for this guy versus this guy, right? So most likely by listening to him talk, his wife understanding that mindset, most likely 24 will probably be retired.
You will be the one that's on the statue.
I'm pretty sure 24 would be the one on the statue. Because that one had to really show who he was. That was the Mamba. That was the guy that he had to stand alone. You cannot say Shaq helped 24.
True.
Right?
Right.
And that's the one, like when you saying, what's my legacy? When you look at 8, you're going to look at rings with Shaquille O'Neal. When you look at 24, it's him by himself as a man.
So I wish I would have got to play on the team with the dude, to be honest with you. Because I just never understood how you hear of guys that couldn't take what he was dishing out in the locker room. Like that shit just used to baffle me when I used to hear it. Like during my career, Kobe shit dudes couldn't take it. Like, the fuck you can't take?
Like, what does he say?
What is he doing that y'all don't play hard? Like y'all don't come in and do y'all fucking job? That used to baffle, bother me. Like, shit, I wish I could have. I wish I would have went and sat next to this nigga in the locker room, dude. One thing you ain't got to worry about, dude.
Practice hard, play hard.
All of
right
it.
here with
Yeah. Like when I'm available, I'm going, bro. Like that's what it is.
But that's what I said. But you see, but think about all the people we've seen.
Not be like you.
It's not like Matt Barnes. Come on.
Yep.
Ron Artest battling elbows. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was up to him, he would have grabbed Rajah Bell too because, he knows those guys. If you don't, you're not showing me no respect, right? I like that. Let's go.
He needs somebody that's sick like him.
The respect. The respect is how we finna go.
Yeah.
Like we gonna meet up, and the respect is how we gonna treat each other.
If you're gonna beat me up, I know what you're gonna do to the opponent.
So you talked about just Kobe's ability to play through injuries. Anthony Davis joined D-Lo on his Backyard podcast to talk a little bit about life in basketball. Shared a crazy Kobe story from his early days with the Pelicans.
That game, we were up like 20 in the fourth quarter. with like 10 minutes to go. And I sat there and I saw Kobe Bryant go to work.
You just watched it.
Just watched it. They came back and won, by the way. But Kobe, and I have the clip, Kobe tear his labrum in his right shoulder. Gone.
Kept playing.
I can't move it.
Shooting on lefty.
Judy is the trainer. I can't.
This when he shoot the lefty three in the corner.
Comes
turn
around.
No, that's
turn
a good
around.
show.
Left. Oh, it was. And I'm sitting there. And I'm
Wow.
like, oh yeah, it's over.
Nah, that's sick.
Yeah, he's so it's like
damn.
those moments is just like it's humbling. It's just like.
So Norris, you said you.
We played him his last year. He did a similar shot. On his last go around, he hit a shot like that. It's just like it's incredible that he could do stuff like that, man.
So I just want to ask the couch, what's the craziest performance that you've seen from an injured player?
I think they'd be over exaggerating.
I'm just wondering, like, the person who told that story.
Why he not?
Hell, you mean?
Let's expand on that. Why he not?
I'm just saying.
Anthony Davis has been very active this season.
No.
This is
That's fine. That's cool.
so that didn't motivate you moving forward, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you see
All the time you didn't miss
if you see it in
from
real
that,
time,
from seeing that.
That's why a lot of guys should just wait till they done playing basketball to start talking.
Well, most guys that talk about they admire Kobe, like he said, don't really understand the real Mamba mentality. Like
take nothing.
he not going for all that.
Yeah.
Like he got to be really torn Achilles for him not to play, and he still walked off. Like something dramatic has to happen.
If you'd have said, "Hey, I can put you in the boot and you can still play," he would have had a basketball boot on.
Yes, bro.
You know what I mean? Because that's like the left-handed stuff. And I used to say that I watched him train 500 shot shooting left-handed, right? When his right hand was perfect. To come in the game, he didn't take one left-handed shot. To wait till he got injured and knowing this is his mind. I have one shot game winner. You know how we always do the game winner, right? 3, 2, 1. It's like he prepared mentally for a championship. The game is on the line. He hurt himself, right? I'm not going to be taken out of this game. So I need to prepare for the worst of the worst. And that seems like what he was training for. Moments like this. I can't move it, but goddamn it, I got the other one. You know, so when you hear players that admire him, but you don't have the same cloth, like you think Kobe mentality is saying Kobe mentality? No, that's not Kobe mentality. Like Kobe mentality is if you was on the team, goddamn it, trust me, you wouldn't even like it.
It would be
You
no
wouldn't
load
like what it
management.
looked like.
No load management if you got the Kobe.
Load management is in the summer, goddamn it, when we done finished working out 5 times.
Right.
Sleep is load management.
Shit, they used to run the pistol. They threw it up. We used to switch it. I switched it. He came off of it aggressive. He getting ready to shoot. I'm on top of it. Like I'm about to talk shit.
Switch to the left.
Off the glass. Left hand.
That's crazy.
He said, I'm about to talk shit.
I'm about to talk shit. I'm on top of this motherfucker.
Trying to get his shit.
These motherfuckers switched. Like lean with it too though, so I couldn't. I was like, yo, don't do that shit again, man.
Like mental shit like this, right? We're playing them, and then like, you know, fast break, 2-on-1 fast break. Deshaun Stevenson Karan stops the break, boom, right? All right, good shit. He walks over and said, that was the dumbest foul I've ever seen, right? You just wasted a foul on him, and you gotta guard me the whole night. You're gonna need all 6 of your fouls to guard me. You just wasted one. You be sitting there like,
Scratching your head.
and like, damn, motherfucker right though. But you know, just little things like that to get under your skin. Like he has a whole different thought process, and it has nothing to do with fucking feelings.
I'm a firm believer in it, boy.
So just to watch, just to watch, you know, other players run around talking about mama mentality, and it's like, yeah, it's mental, and y'all ain't even mentally strong enough to endure 5% of what he's talking about.
That shit Lil Will said about motherfucker the shoes. Oh, that shit is hilarious. You motherfucker soft.
Take my shit
Take
off.
my shit off.
Take my shit off. Like y'all can't clean my shit out that lockers. Came in, they didn't have no Jacobas in the locker. He like, you motherfucker soft, man. Hey.
He different, dog.
He said he went around the locker room and said what was wrong with everybody.
Yo, gangster.
He's different, bro.
I don't know if anybody remember this. They're playing New York. They're playing New York in the Garden, right? They're playing New York in the Garden, right? This is that time when he pulled out this move. The dribble like curl into the free throw line, pump fake, and then do the spin.
Yeah, 61. That's the 61.
Nah.
He had 61 that game.
They lost?
You talking about when he went like that and then he turned around?
So this was on a loss. So what happens is, like it was like, at the end of the game they put
or 55.
They put in Luke Walton. They put Luke Walton in the game, right? So what happened was something happened. He passed to Luke Walton. And instead of Luke Walton shooting the ball, he passed it back to Kobe. There was like 3 seconds left. Kobe didn't even shoot the ball. He just bounced that motherfucker. Boom! Left out of the game. Like he didn't even shoot the ball. He just bounced it, took off, right? And they said Kobe was so mad. If that motherfucker, if the motherfucker ain't ready to play, don't put his ass in the game. And they said Kobe in the back, loud. He only in the league because his daddy.
I believe it.
But that's where he is. Like he's like, yo, the wide open shot was you. And Luke Walton's like, well, I just got in the game. I wasn't warm. I wasn't ready. Why am I gonna shoot that? I'm giving it back to you. And the thought of it irritated him. Like it don't matter if you're not warm. Take the shot. Right? Take the shot. You never know what's gonna happen if you take the shot. And then from there it just became, I'm just gonna fucking brutal you until you understand what this game is about. You only in this league because you're your daddy. Now what you gonna do? Right? You gonna show me that you in this league because of your skill, or you gonna make me right? You know what I mean? Those are, like when I hear shit like that, it'd be like,
everybody can't play with Kobe. Everybody.
Huh?
He gonna hold you to the highest standard. Yeah, everybody can't play. If you're not ready to work every day and put the extra into the game like he is, you're not gonna enjoy playing with a guy like Kobe. You gotta be willing, like Kmart said, you gotta be cut from that cloth, bring it every day, and he can't question that.
Yep.
Bro, screaming that shit loud in the locker room as a man.
Like even like with Jordan, when you watch that last, like when we watching The Last Dance, we're watching it for the entertainment part of it, right? I'm watching it, listening to Michael Jordan reflect on his life, right? What was you thinking back then? And the scene that when he cried, kind of like, damn, even in his mind today, he knew he was a tyrant then.
If you don't want to play that way,
you know what I mean? I mean, think about, but thinking about that, just think about he's reflecting on, right? The champion, the GOAT, and for him to be human now lets you know, God damn,
I was hell.
I was fucking hell, and you know, like this is old. Like for the most part, we can look back at shit like, nah, I ain't give a fuck. You know what I mean? We won. Right. For him to like really look back and look how he was acting, look at how his teammates are talking. It's like, and it got him teary because now he's human.
I'm about to say he has a little bit of feeling now.
Now he has a little.
Because back then it was like this is a result-based business, professional sports, and so he got the results doing it his way.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't feel bad about it. But now that it's over, you like, man, I was tough on them cats.
Yeah.
Probably don't have no relationships with them dudes.
Yeah, you right.
Like some dudes hold grudges, and that shit probably some of the things that was said to them back then. It's like, damn, he actually feel that way about me. Yeah. Can't get over it. Like. Yeah.
And in reality, he just wanted the result.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The reality of it.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it is, but everybody can't handle it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where the Mamba mentality is. Like, and you guys didn't like the selfishness, right? Like it's easy because you guys, it's been commercialized, right? Oh, Mamba mentality, I scored 60, and one dude's like, I had 81, I missed 82. Well, fucker, that's not Mamba mentality. 82 was Mamba mentality. Right, you missed it on purpose to tie 81 when in his mind he would have wanted 82. He wants to be better than 81. Like that's
a fact. That's a fact.
Right, that's the thing. Like you got 70, with 3 minutes left. Coach, you're not about to sub me out. Sit down.
Right, I ain't coming out.
What is wrong with you? Sit down.
I ain't coming out.
I ain't coming out. Shit, I got lunch meat here. Right? I want to beat him. I want to beat him by 50. Like that is Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality is a girl team. They lost. And say, hey, y'all want to feel like this again? They laughing at you? We're going to train every goddamn day for 3. So when we play them again, it's embarrassing. Beat them by 100. All the parents.
With the photo, with the pub.
Nah, for real, Kobe thought like that.
All the parents is mad, like, why did you do this?
Nah, but
Well,
real
I didn't hear y'all saying this when these girls was crying.
Right. Yeah.
When these girls was crying, what was y'all empathy then? Don't. Now y'all cry.
Right.
Kobe said
Y'all-
he sit down. He said his goal was to make you reconsider playing basketball when you guard. Whoever was guarding him, he wanted you to consider life choices. Like, do I really want to continue this
back
sport?
out here every
Nah,
night.
for real, that was his
Every night,
mentality.
yeah.
So if you can't either match that or come close to that, you're dominated. Like, you're gonna get humiliated out there.
So we talk about the other side of the ball. So Kane, your former teammate, Dante Jones, pulled up to the podcast P Show to talk about his approach to guarding Kobe and the consequences he would get from you and some of your teammates for letting him get an easy bucket.
Like, most of the stuff you may see from me and why the Lakers fans hate me to this day is that you just had to just wear him down because he's going to take a lot of shots. He's going to be used a lot. We had different rules than we have now. So, like, we had bounties on him. And he could not get a layup because my teammates would cuss me out.
Yeah.
George, Kenyon, Big Shot, if he got a layup without me fouling him, knowing that I'm only going to pay 18 minutes or not, like, I'm going to fully get cussed out.
Yeah.
So that's why you see me, like, be ultra aggressive. He beat me one time and I pushed him and he back. But that in my mind, it wasn't to hurt him. The only other option is to go for the ball and really hurt him and like take him out the air, or just to catch him before he gets off the floor.
Right.
So I just like kind of like he's about to take off, pushed him, and he goes out of bounds. And it's like, yo, what you doing? But he don't know that I have to, or I'll get fined. You feel me? Like, if you get a layup, I lose money. I get cussed out. They got pictures of me and Chauncey and Kenyon and Melo arguing because I wasn't physical enough.
So
Well, damn.
Real rap.
Damn it.
we talk about those situations.
See, that's real rap.
Thinking like this, yeah, bitch, you right.
So Dante Jones had 3 flagrant fouls in the 2009 playoffs, including a Game 4 trip of Kobe that was flagged as a flagrant after the game. So that was 2 flagrants in 2 games. Did the Nuggets really have a bounty on Kobe?
That's a strong word there.
Yeah, like it wasn't necessarily a bounty. It's like we wasn't like paying Dante to hurt him or no shit. Like, no shit like that, man. Like, no, it was no layups at a certain point, man. He's so good and talented. Like, we had to do something to offset it. And that didn't do nothing but piss him off even more. Like, if you being honest, like, it didn't do nothing but like make him want to beat us even more than how we were. Like, there's a clip out there, him and Melo, like, they're in the post.
Wrestling.
Like, they going at it. Like, I'm like, yo, because Melo, like, let me guard, because, you know, I'm trying to guard him, take it, so it was late in the game, and, like, they're not going to call a foul on me. Which was smart of Melo, to a sense, like, let me guard him, y'all do. Because they was going at it. I'm just like, God damn. Like, let me try to stop him from getting the ball that way. It's going to be immediately. But, no, Tay took the challenge, and he did the best. Like I'm saying, we tried to implement, man. Like, no, he was, it was tough sledding. I'm saying, for the man, but no, it was Western Conference Finals, dog.
You know, you just said something that I don't even think other stars really understand, right? Melo said it, right? Let me guard him because I know they're not going to call a foul.
Can't foul him out.
Right? Understand, some of you guys are dodging each other, not realizing the better defense would be you because they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Right? Jason Tatum, if you got to guard Jimmy Butler or somebody at the end of the game, or let's say Giannis, they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt
Challenge.
over,
Right.
you know,
They can't afford to foul you.
because everyone came to see you. They're going to let you play a little bit rougher than somebody else.
Go look at that clip. It's 8 fouls.
Yeah, for sure.
9, 10, both ways. They swimming each other. He hit them, swim him. Like, it's like offensive foul, regular foul, offensive foul. It's like
And they didn't call nothing.
not one. And I'm sitting there watching them. I'm like, but it was that, man. It was the battles, man. Like, trust me, they went on to win it that year, and wasn't no doubt in our mind.
So it wasn't a bounty.
I wish I knew that before.
Wasn't no doubt in our mind that we was gonna win it that year. If we got past.
No, just the fact that, you know what I mean, that they won't call those type of plays on the star player towards the end of the game, right?
Because you could have went and guarded LeBron and they weren't gonna call shit.
Because if Mo Williams is guarding me, I'm gonna get the benefit of the doubt over Mo. They're gonna blow the whistle. But if LeBron was guarding me, they're not gonna call it. Him or D-Wade, they're not gonna call that foul. And I just realized, like, damn, that's...
Yeah, for him to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't like it. No, nigga, go guard LO, nigga. Like, no, I got
Save the fouls.
Yeah, save him. But he was adamant. Right? Same thing I'm saying with KD. Like, I started on KD, like Melo go guard. Like, he understood it.
Yeah.
But in that situation with Kobe, though, it was battles, man, and it was...
Yeah, so not like a bounty or just people hear that word sometimes.
Yeah, not trying to hurt him. Like, but we had to take the approach and no layups with him.
It was like Pistons, what they did with Jordan, goddamn it, they were trying.
Yeah, it was like, basically, like, I'm the defensive guy, and this is how we got to play in order. I'm gonna get we good. We good on this side of it, like 4, 5, like we good.
Yeah.
We just got to offset. We got to try to do something but ultimately it was too much.
So just want to go around here and we talk. I'm always just curious as an outside fan who never played in the league, but you guys have scouting reports for every game, ways to approach approach guys defensively. What was the scouting report on Kobe, and was it actually helpful?
Shane Battier, he's the guy that taught me how to read a real scouting report, a detailed one. And he always talked about the numbers, like how many dribbles going right, one dribble, their percentage versus 2 dribbles, right or left. And I asked him about Kobe, and he said, with Kobe, there is certain ways you can send him where his percentages are lower, but that don't mean that he's still not gonna score a 30 though. You just have to live with, like going left, his percentage of him going left 1 or 2 dribbles was much different than his percentage going right. Going right 1 or 2 dribbles, he will literally kill you like 50, 60. You can live with him going left, pull up, he gonna still get 30, 35, but you just live with the results of it. And so that's what I asked Shane. I said, Shane, how you guard Kobe? He's like, I just try to shade him to the left, and if he making them that night, I just know that it's gonna be a long night. Because you can't give him both ways, giving him both ways. First of all, he gonna take what he want most of the time, but when you got a chance to shade him a certain way, you just shade him, contest him, and hope that he miss. And that's what he said. He said, because if he go right, 45, 50 for sure. If you get him going right, 1, 2 dribble, everything going right, he got everything, side step, all that. He got the back shoulder face. So he said, you just try to force him to go to his left, if he making that, you in for a long night. So that's how I watched.
So before we proceed, we have that Kobe Melo clip, Kenya, that you were talking about for our viewing pleasure.
Foul. 2 fouls.
No, this is the whole joint, but it's just one particular, you gotta.
Foul, 2, 3, foul. Foul.
Yo, look at this, man. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man.
This is wild. Dudes going at each other, though.
Wow.
Generational battles, but...
I miss basketball like that, man.
So Kenya, what was the Nuggets scouting report and other teams obviously you played on when trying to, obviously not going to stop Kobe, but trying to contain him as much as possible?
Unfortunately, I've been on the wrong end of playing him on the biggest stage, played him in the finals, Western Conference Finals. There's not one single defense or not 2 coverages that you can put. You gotta try to make it tough as possible. Do your work early. Make him catch the ball where you want him to catch it. And instead of 2 dribbles, you might have to take 3. Instead of it's just certain things you need to do early and do your work early. And that was just the main thing, man. Like, because you know what he's capable of doing. So instead of 40, you probably let's try to keep that to like 29, right? If you can. But no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant because he's worked on all deficiencies. So anything that you could try to force him to do, I got to counter for that. Okay, you want to take that way, I got a counter for that. And you take this out, okay, this is what I've been working on. He's proved it with the whole clip, him shooting left-hand fadeaways and turnaround jumpers. Like, there's no... They thought he was fucking gonna go out of the game, right? Oh, we up 20, oh, he gonna go out of the game, we gonna win. No, joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
Right? Yeah, no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant. So try to make it tough as possible.
Volume shooter.
Use your 6, and good luck. That's what it should say.
Good luck.
Like, try to make it tough. Use your 6. Good luck. That's what should be next to his motherfucking name on the scouting report. That's all you can do. Pray.
Don't even waste time with all the other stuff.
Pray.
So gotta hit this side of the couch. Brandon, start with you.
Yeah.
You get that scouting report. How helpful was it actually?
My rookie year, we played against Kobe Bryant. He had a game winner. And, that scouting report wasn't really helpful at all. Because he missed the first game winner and he came back to the same spot. And he was like mad at himself, and he came back to the same spot and did the same thing and hit a game winner. I remember my rookie year, I was just like, he was just different. Just different. And then one time we played, he was guarding me here in LA, and he was guarding all the point guards. This when he was taking the channels on guarding Kyrie. I think he had just guarded Kyrie and was guarding all the point guards, and he held me to like 19. He was just different, just a different mentality. So, yeah, none of the scouting reports ever worked.
Nikhil, how about?
One, the problem was the people who are doing the scouting report are scouts. Right? In theory, that sounds good, right? And I mean, that sounds good, but they've never played basketball, so, you know, they're looking at just numbers and not how a person plays, right? As a scorer, I know what type of defense will hurt me in the game, right? So when I look at some of the reports, I'm like, who wrote this? Right? Oh yeah, you know, you got to push him this way, and like, okay, I'm a scorer, right? My strong hand is right? You're taught push everybody to their left hand, which means most right-handed players develop their left. Well, their left hand gives you it unlocked a whole lot of shit. Right, this going this way unlocked my step back, my hezzy, my cross, my left to right cross. You know, your pop game, my floater goes this way, like right? It unlocked a whole lot of shit over the years. Right hand was always for driving. Well, Kobe was opposite, right? His right hand was where he 1-2 pull-ups. So when you're saying a scouting report and I'm looking at your scouting report, it doesn't match the way he plays the game. Doesn't match his skill, right? So I'm sitting here like, you guys don't even play basketball, so this is pointless. So the only person I got taught that by Larry Hughes. Like, what I'm gonna do is look, when he drives he said, when he's coming off the pick and roll, I'm not fighting through it because that's what he wants. I'm gonna try to get the ball out because when he comes off the pick and roll, he throws high first. So I need him to cut it off first, and then from there, I'm just gonna keep flicking at it. When he pump fakes, I'm not gonna block the shot. I'm gonna just stab right here, make him pump fake like this. And he just said, I need to just throw off his rhythm on how he shoots the ball. I'm not gonna stop, I'm not gonna block him. He has every move, but usually when you see him pump fake and he's realize everybody's sitting there like this. Let me put my arm there so he has to move the rotation. So if he decides to come up, he's gonna have to come up like this. Which he said eventually he developed that shit. Right? He said eventually he developed that one where, you know, he's sitting here doing this and then, you know, people kept stabbing. Now he's like, all right, and then started shooting like that.
Damn.
But, you know, the scouting report is coming from people who just watching film. They're not watching players because there's a lot of players in this league. If you understood how a player played, then you will realize how bad your scouting report is because your scouting report is coming from something that has nothing to do with the actual game. Like James Harden. I want to stop James Harden for shooting step back threes. I'm going to push him left. Well, he's left-handed. Okay. You know how hard it is for a left-hander to jump off of his left hand, bouncing his left hand, and floating with his left hand?
That's tough.
That's tough.
Extremely tough.
Right? I'm left-handed, coming with the left hand on the floor. That's hard as shit, bro. Right? Yeah, I can come and dunk on you there, but I can't I'm not. You're lefty, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you I'm gonna be on your side to shoot your step.
Go like this.
Yeah, not even that, or you're a jumper, right?
Side step is tough.
So what happens is you have to push off this way, shoot, and then you have to angle back. Well, if you're going this way, your lefty's already angled at the rim. So all he do is just, no matter what he does, step back, he's angled. You try that shit this way, you have to come back and turn back, which becomes more difficult. But a scouting reporter is gonna say push him to his right, and you wonder why you keep getting the same motherfucking dagger. Push him to his left, make him drive, meet him at the rim. He ain't as athletic anymore. The worst case scenario, he'll come up and then Euro step and try to, hopefully his right arm is good because, motherfucker, we done blocked this. Might want to throw one of these, you can throw one. Like, those are the scouting reports, it's
gotta watch film.
You know what I mean? Like,
watch how he play, they movement patterns.
It's the movement patterns that the scouting report should be off when it's not. And so I just throw them shit to him.
And with Kobe, you almost got to look at it from a team perspective because he going to do what he going to do.
Yeah.
Like, having the scout report thinking it's going to work, like they said, you got to try to win the game. Because he going to...
The best thing you can do, I don't mean to cut you off, the best thing you can do is fucking watch games, dog.
Yep.
Watch it.
That's what listen, I watch film, okay, cool. I'm watching games. I'm not guarding him like that.
Yep.
Nope, I'm not going for that. I'm not going to force him that way. I'm definitely not doing that shit.
Definitely not doing that shit.
This is but you got to watch multiple. Like I said, I was watching 81 Point live because we was playing Toronto the next day. I'm watching Toronto, but I'm still watching him. Like, still got to guard this motherfucker. Like, but it's just I'm watching games, habits. You watching multiple. They on the road trip. I'm at home. I'm trying to watch every game on the road trip.
Habits.
How many young guys are doing that now, though?
None. But that's what I'm saying.
It's the highlight era now.
But think about it. If you're not a big game, think about it. If you played in the game, right, and you played 10 years, and your work ethic wasn't that good, right? You didn't watch film like that. You didn't really. Now you a coach and you breaking down film and shit.
What?
How detailed is that shit gonna be, right? And I mean that's just reality, man.
A lot of that's going on.
Some of these guys, they wasn't stars. They were okay players, and now they coaching your youth. God, what the fuck you think they really?
You don't gotta be a star to be able to coach.
No, but
if you only be detailed.
But that's what I'm saying. If they wasn't detailed themselves as players.
But if you only watching what they giving you in the locker room for film, motherfuckers making everything. Like damn, like you don't know what
work and what don't.
What don't work defensive because they give you the clip. You make it. It's 10 clips, 10 makes.
10 clips, 10 makes.
Like
throwing some misses in there.
Let me know if somebody plays some well enough defense to make this motherfucker miss. Every now and again. Like, no,
so we can reinforce that action.
Yeah, so that's why you gotta watch games. Like you gotta sit that motherfucker and watch. Yeah, you gotta watch the whole game. So you like, oh, that was good defense. Okay, how did he you rewind that shit? Like, oh shit. Okay, that's how he guarded him. Okay, all right, cool.
Because we're moving so fast. We're going from city to city to city to city. You don't really have a breakdown in anybody, right? But you should have a locked memory on what someone does.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone's just going through game and game. Because there is scouting reports on today's people, right? It looked like there's a scouting report. You don't think there's scouting reports that actually they have more research today than they did before.
Man, so much analytics.
If I can watch you and tell you when Luka's ready to shoot a step back three, it's gonna be the same mannerisms.
Yes.
Right? Boom, boom. He's gonna push it out, right? To make you move. He's gonna make you move this way. He's gonna go between his legs, right? Which forces you to step back this way, right? So you went this way, step back, then he steps in that empty space, right? Being 6'9" and 6'10", you can't guard that, right? He's done shit. He wants this step back. So obviously, got you. Same move. And you be like, how come he keep doing the same move? Because they keep doing the same fucking footwork on defense.
Jason Tatum.
Yep.
Same.
LeBron sidestep.
I wish I would ever fucking go for either one. Listen, dude, that shit is so bad for me,
Sidestep
man.
3 is
Look.
I'm gonna knock the ball out your hand. You put the ball out here, and I'm gonna knock it out your hand every time.
Fuck is wrong with you?
That's why you're an elite
But
defender.
that's why, yo, you ain't got to be an elite defender to know this motherfucker do this. You can reach for it.
Right.
It's but that's what I'm saying. It's game plan. It's you have to really be a student. Like being great is a level. Being detailed is another level. There's only a few people that get to the detailed.
Right.
And some people who are not good athletes, the detail is what makes them look like they're.
Exactly.
Like Luka is detailed, right?
Yeah.
Steph was detailed.
Yeah.
Jokic is just detailed. Right now, what if Giannis had Jokic detailing? His game would be different.
And if you're
right
a
now,
defender,
he's just all athletic.
If you're a defender, you have to be just as detailed as a great offensive player.
Yeah.
So if my job is to play defense, that offensive player is detailed in knowing his counters and knowing as you as a defender have to be like how he was saying, you have to be the same way defensively intense and detailed to try to counter that.
Yeah.
That's what makes for good competition.
Like I'm surprised that
Still might score. But
Yeah, but it's difficult though.
like it's somebody
all.
with like something with like Giannis, right? If they haven't noticed yet, it's just like John Moran, right? When he's coming right, we already know. It's the Will Bynum move, right? If you know he's going right, you know what he's gonna do every time. He's gonna go. You know, I call it the Will Bynum, I call it like drop situation.
Yeah.
That, you know, and then you're gonna get the dunk. So when he has it in his hand, understanding where he's trying to go, stay.
It's harder than
No, it ain't.
when he
It's
coming
hard.
downhill, that's tough. Half court is a little easier, but when he coming downhill, it's just tough because you gotta respect it.
I know. One thing I know is when you go this way, I know you jump off 2 feet, right?
Facts.
I know you go that way. Shit, I don't know because motherfuckers ain't never done it. Same thing with Giannis. If the ball is in his hand, right? It's when he gets ready to pick it up, it's gonna be right step, every time. How many times have you seen him go this way? Right? How many times has he jumped off this leg to finish it?
And that bitch in his left hand, he gonna spin.
Yep.
Dude, he coming at he gonna fucking spin. Like it's I'm sitting there watching like spin coming.
Spin coming.
No, I'm watching spin coming. Euro coming.
Yep.
Like, yo, dude,
But that's what I'm saying. If you're a detailed person, you look at the game very different. Everyone has their natural things that they do. When they get frustrated, they go to certain moves. That's just
Human nature.
Human nature. So that's why when I was saying, yo, you can't work out for a week and think that's going to be part of your game. Because when you get frustrated and you need to try to get a bucket, you're going to go back to what you've been doing since you was a little kid, right? That Euro step has been in this game before he got into the league. His scout report, he loves coming down, Hield, very lanky, Euro step. All right, so y'all already know when he gets frustrated, he gets Euro. He's coming, Euro. The Euro's coming. So all you do is just pay attention. He's coming downhill. All you do is just step with him. Got you.
Charge.
Got you. Just sit on this side so he can, knowing that where he's going to go. When he goes right, boom, left. But only a great defensive player will understand that. Drew Holiday is very detailed. That's why Pat Beverly is very detailed. And that's what makes them great defenders. Marcus Smart, all of them. All right, I'm going to push James Harden, frustrate him, boom, 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 hit him, knowing when he gets the ball, he going to do what? Pow. As soon as he do that, foul. Offensive. Let's go. Dummy. Gotcha.
Another spirited day. So let's talk a little bit about the Lakers tonight. Celebration of Mamba Statue Day. They're bringing back the legendary Mamba uniforms for their games against the well-rested
Black ones,
Denver Nuggets
Like joints
squad.
with the
purple numbers.
I need that.
They make their return. So Lakers are 4-1 when they rocked those in the bubble. Almost went undefeated, but got a little greedy. Game 5 of the finals, trying to close out the Heat. But I will say this, y'all can't lose to the Nuggets tonight.
Wait, hold on. They 4-1?
They're 4-1 in the bubble.
in those uniforms.
Okay, first of all, when y'all decided to do Kobe Day, right?
Thank you. Okay, I thought you were about to come at me, Gil.
No, I'm saying,
come at the powers
I'm
of
saying
be.
when they decided to do Kobe Day.
Yeah, I know.
Right? And y'all got the schedule, right? You can see the teams before you scheduled the goddamn Kobe Day, huh? Right? So Houston Rockets wasn't on this list. right? Detroit Pistons wasn't on this list.
The Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers. You didn't guarantee a win on the motherfucking Kobe. You want to play the hardest team
Mamba mentality.
on the celebration.
Mamba mentality. The Nuggets have not played since Sunday, just as a FYI.
Yeah, my mentality only works with Mamba. All right, you play a team that you know you can win, so we can all come celebrate, have fun. You over here trying to pack it. You know damn well they got Jokic over that motherfucker. He don't care nothing about no Kobe Day.
Redemption, Gil. Redemption.
Look, if we 4-1 in the jersey, goddammit, I'm pretty sure that jersey should have been in rotation a long time ago. All right, we got wins to give. Whatever superpower that has in these jerseys, goddammit, let's put it in rotation. Wear that motherfucker every game if you need to. Shit, get it to certain players. Hey, yeah, you wear. Yeah, I know we wearing white today, but you gonna wear black. Put that motherfucker under or something. Get the Kobe spirit, goddammit. Come on.
If they face the Clippers in the playoffs, you already know what they got to pull
Like, come
up.
on, this short shoot. I done scored 40, and I'm gonna just keep wearing these same motherfucking shorts.
Are you washing them good?
Hell no. I don't know. It depends. Like, come on.
They stinky too. But all right, let's keep this thing moving. So talk about the dunk contest. Participants have been finalized. Last year's winner, Mac McClung, will be back to defend his title, squaring off against Jaime Jaquez, Jacob Toppin, and Jaylen Brown, making it the first time that an All-Star has participated in the event since 2017.
Was that Blake Griffin? No. Who is that? All-Star?
An All-Star in the game.
Was it Blake Griffin the last one?
No, Zach LaVine? No, he just made 2 All-Stars recently. Who the fuck would that be?
We were pulling
It's been a while. it's been a while. 2017.
You still watching the dunk contest?
You're not rolling with the dunk contest, Brendan.
I think these contestants is gonna be pretty good though.
I'm straight. They should be dunking against the world dunkers.
Obi can dunk. Hyman can really dunk. For sure. Crazy.
I don't know. I know what he's gonna do. He gonna use a prop, jump off him a little bit, a little boosty. Ooh.
Who's that?
There should be like no props. No. I can't say that because
I'm about to say Eric Gordon did
dunk
prop
contest
bull.
did some props. Like they're jumping over people.
He gonna do the dunk he did in high school?
Huh?
Jaime Jaquez?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dunk he did at Sierra Kane in the dunk contest?
He got the between the legs and everything.
But I'm saying he gonna push
He
off.
did that. I'm saying he did all that in high school.
But I'm saying he gonna push off.
KJ was in that competition.
Yeah.
Drake London as well.
He had 3 push-offs though.
Yeah.
He had
So
3
Are y'all not rolling with the push-off?
So KJ put his arm in the rim and motherfuckers was like, what the fuck did he just, like, they was acting like he didn't do nothing. I was
I
like,
think he made it look way
it was
too easy.
way too easy.
And that's the problem with that's always been the problem with dudes.
Vertical
who jump
too.
high.
Yo.
Right?
KJ went up that bitch vertical and put his arm in the rim.
If they make it look too easy, like you be like, that's 38. Like, wait, what?
So DeAndre Jordan was the last All-Star to do the dunk contest 2017.
We didn't ever guess
You could have saved that information.
You asked.
I thought you were saying someone like a guard.
I was
that
merely
has,
merely being a host, pointing out the information. But why are stars so hesitant to be in the dunk contest nowadays? They too concerned about their brand, or they just don't have it?
Nobody cares about who's dunking.
I think scared of competition, man. I think cats are scared to lose, man.
Well, technically, we're going off of 80s names when, there was a reason those guys had to dunk, right? Most of those dunkers in the 80s had to be there, right?
Some of them dudes shouldn't have been in there.
No, some shouldn't, but what happened is you're trying to promote your team back then because, the league, people don't realize, we talk about the league like it's been in the 50s, but the NBA we know today started in like 76, right? That's the real NBA when all the talent was in one building. So most of these teams were still trying to get their names out there. So some of these guys was being put. Michael Jordan and Dominique, they were being told.
They could have said no, though.
Huh?
They could have said no.
No.
They did not have to do that. They didn't have to.
Yeah.
No, you think them dudes is in dunk contest every year.
It was in that's what I'm saying, every year.
Just go back and look at some of them dunk. Go look back at some of them dunk contests. You like, why the fuck was he in the dunk contest?
Yes, still.
But some of them dunks, you like, dude, really?
Yeah.
But why the guys ain't dunking now though? And been having not.
Because what happens is like anything. It's not like the 3-point contest, right? To be in a dunk contest, you have to have a creative mind. Yeah, you might have a 46-inch vertical, but creativity, I'm just sitting here. I'm just, you know what I mean? You put four fucking
not
people
creative,
back there
though,
jump, motherfucker, that's me.
You can have a flair though. You don't have to be too creative if you have like a certain flair to make it look a certain way.
That ain't winning.
Yeah, all this information we have, all these internets we got.
Man, for sure,
But that's what I'm saying.
man.
Because
You got
most dunk
motherfuckers out
contests
there,
ain't.
you got motherfuckers out there jumping barefoot, blowing out candles and
Yeah.
shit. Like, like just,
Like even like somebody like you know what I mean? Like
you know what I'm saying?
you rarely have the Vince
Jeff
Carter.
Green did that.
Like I said, you rarely have like
Gerald
Vince
Green
type
did
of
that.
players that's in the dunk that got the
Barefoot.
height and the creativity. Most guys just dunk on people.
But I'm saying even Vince is the best dunker of all time, but he did the same dunks, but he had a different angle to his body, like a flare to go with it. You knew he was gonna windmill, but the flare in which
Nah,
he
his
did it.
windmill, that shit was different.
Man, it was
Yeah.
different. But even
windmill-
the dunks he did was different then. Like put Dominique Wilkins.
That nigga did the 360 the other way.
Yeah, put Dominique
first
Dominique
round.
Wilkins in today's
That was a first round
Why
dunk.
don't they let dudes go one-on-one
game. I'm
against
just
each
a
other?
dunk like Dominique
One-on-one
Wilkins,
dunk
right?
off.
I'm just
He
saying.
only had one dunk.
I can beat Dominique. I can beat Dominique in a dunk contest.
Yeah, windmill, double hand windmill for each side. So
Hey, he pulled that shit out
Why,
every
but why
year.
the stars can dunk
With
though,
power.
man. Well, I don't know about now, but like during the 10, even in the 20 like 10s and stuff, stars wasn't doing it. Like
which stars? That would have been. But LeBron don't have creativity dunks to be in the contest.
yes, he does.
No.
Yes.
No. This right here, the rocket.
You haven't seen him, bro.
This
For
right
sure.
here, the
For sure he can win a dunk
So
contest.
you think LeBron
100%.
did
People would have gave him,
Back then.
but
Back
for him
then,
to do that,
he could do whatever.
him
He
to
did
do
take off
that
from free
dunk,
throw line
throw
in
it
the
up,
game.
and people, it would have been just for him to be in it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And the flare in which he would do it, he would get 10s just off of crowd reaction alone.
Jumping,
But,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
he's not the only one. It's like it's
Hit
other
his head
ones
on the rim a couple times. Boom, boom, boom. Bah.
Man.
Even nigga be like, 12.
So what if they went one-on-one dunk off? I know Ja's hurt, but you had like Wemby trying to block Ja's dunk.
What the?
No.
What drama? But
Chest to chest,
John
man.
Morant. Even somebody like John Morant. What creativity? Just pull it back as far as fuck. Just boom.
Yeah, that gets you. Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see that. Yeah.
You got high school kids going between the legs in games now.
They do that then.
In games.
When they get to those same dudes, when they do the NBA dunk contest, they don't be making them like
But
that.
that nigga Obi Toppin, motherfucker, East Bend running full speed, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I
That
said.
nigga on the break, nigga chasing him. That nigga just, like that shit a normal layup. I was like, damn.
It just seems like when you get to the dunk contest, whatever dunk they gonna pull, for the most part, we done seen it in game or we done seen it online being done by somebody. So
I think
these
for
guys
us,
are
we're players, but for the fans, they can never get tired of it. For us, we desensitized to it because we players and all that. But for the fans, as fans, they would love to see Ja do that same one every time. They would love to see LeBron do the same. They would love Obi Toppin do between the legs. Obi, he could probably do it the other way. They'd never get tired of it.
With the internet going, man, you got dudes in there.
You got professional
I want to see it live. The internet, some guys be doing it. Then when they get in contests, they be missing.
That's who
Can
they should.
you say
That's who they should bring
they're a
in.
star with a professional dunker, let them both go out, combine the scores.
Yeah, that's who they should bring in.
They should bring
Professional
in.
dunkers.
And let the NBA dunk against them niggas.
They're doing it now. They low key doing it now. They're doing it right now by having McClung do it. You're technically opened up the board to have outside dunkers come in and refurbish the dunk contest.
Because anybody can make a G
G-Leagues.
League team.
It's some G Leaguers that can dunk.
So just
Yeah,
get a nigga that can.
why, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why
It's
not
some
have a
G-League
G League dunk
that can-
contest and allow them to come in? Like, does G League count?
McClung was in the G
McClung's
League.
in it.
Yeah,
You're in the
that's
G League, it's the
He was in
NBA.
G League and won
So
it.
you open it up then.
No, I'm telling you.
They should just hire dunkers in the G.
Big bag, everything, kind of like the Guild Shootout, presented by Underdog Fantasy, which you have not
But the
done already. Download
All-Star's
the app, use
fun
promo
loving,
code Guild
man.
on
It's
match your
just
first
for fun,
deposit
man.
up to $100.
I
We'll
mean,
put a big bag up for you.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in the dunk contest, man. So just look how far it came, right? He did a sky hook dunk.
Stop.
Stop. Yeah. Stop.
It was complicated.
man.
He did.
It was
Like I seen it.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
It was
different
outside.
time.
It was
Cap
outside.
had the ball out here.
It was
Man,
complicated.
That's what I mean, dog. They
different
made it.
time,
With that
different
man
era,
size,
that shit
man.
was so nasty. That shit was so nasty.
But back then,
Yeah.
everybody like,
But
whoa!
listen,
I would have been like, what the fuck?
we're not gonna do that because this is gonna be a time where people look at our time. We're gonna have to let them know, like, hey, that was it.
But that's the thing. When you look back at the 80s, you're like, yeah, this is ass.
don't do that, man.
Motherfucker
Dang.
run up on the rim and just jump up and dunk the ball backwards. Like, ooh.
50.
Niggas like, all right, brother.
Yeah.
All right, let's Let's keep this thing in motion like the
This
ocean.
guy hooked up.
He was crazy, man. It was crazy. You know why I don't go by video for real though? Remember James White?
Yeah.
He had all the best dunk probably you ever seen in life. But when you watched it, when he did it like NBA and the NCAA, he missed some of them dunks. So we need to see what we see on YouTube in the real thing. That's why I can't get tired of seeing it if I see it live versus YouTube.
Pre-tape it, just show the highlights. Just show the makes. Because once he misses, it don't matter really what they do. Like you in your mind,
right. Because he's
you're already
the
your
best I've
hater.
ever seen.
Huh?
Best James
Yeah,
White,
one-
best
that
dunk
one
ever-
leg,
he was
that
the best
one
dunk I've
leg
ever
was
seen.
crazy.
One leg, windmill from the free throw line,
Yeah.
two hands.
Unbelievable.
Cincinnati Bearcat.
Come on, you already know. You know I'm Southwest Ohio. You know I'm all about
Hey,
it.
we're gonna do an episode with all Bearcats. I need you to get Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce on the line, get that crossover going. We get Flight White in here.
Flight
Bob Huggins if you want to pull up.
Was you?
But let's talk.
He came after you.
After. But I knew James in high school, bro. He was doing that shit in high school. We worked out over here in Santa Monica. He came out here with me and DJ. Came out here and worked out. The motherfucker jumped. I was like, who the fuck is this kid?
I watched this
He
McDonald's.
didn't want to do nothing else.
Him versus David Lee in the McDonald's dunk contest was
We got
amazing.
done working out. He was just putting on a showing that bitch. I was like, yo, just kept running and dunking. I was like,
You remember Tavares Bell? Yeah. I knew something was with him. He had rockets on the back of his calves. Like rockets.
To be able to do every dunk from the free throw line is OD.
Yeah.
moving that.
But that was the
He could
problem.
do all that
That's the problem. He
windmill
jumped
it.
so high that he's trying to show how far he can jump. So, you know, what happens is you jump from the free throw line every time, they'll be like, oh, okay, the 50 the first one, then like 45. Even though, between the legs, okay,
That's
47.
50 every time.
You know what I mean? It's-
47 between the legs.
I know, but you sit there.
Free throw line, like,
So let's talk a little bit about the big game going down this weekend in Vegas. Kenny, I know you're our resident
Who's
football fan. Chiefs and the Niners.
Oh, football.
Vegas.
You're not doing a function here?
Football.
You going?
We stayed there.
I'm just watching the halftime show,
what Jesus
and I don't want Usher to perform. None of that new shit he dropping.
Football.
We want all old shit.
We want all
Don't
classic,
drop-
all classic Usher.
Don't drop none of that new
Play the
Usher
hits.
album shit. Let that shit rock.
Seven
They gonna give him one, trust me.
We
He
ain't
gonna
gonna
give him
know-
one.
We ain't gonna know it.
Ain't nobody gonna know
We
it.
ain't gonna know it.
Hey, whenever you go to a concert, like, here come one of my new ones. Like,
I don't hear that shit.
no, what are you here for, dog?
We'll wait for the
Should've gave it to us
radio.
last week.
It's very rarely that it's a banger when it's one of your new. You try to test it out on us. We are not feeling it. Do not use this platform. You got 100 million people watching. Play the hits.
I just paid $79.95. I want to sing along, nigga.
Right.
I don't know the words to this one.
I want to sing along to every song.
It could be a banger. We do not know the words yet, though, so we are not sure.
Have the proper features as well.
Yeah.
Proper features.
Make sure you got the proper features now.
But who's winning the big game, Chiefs or Niners? We'll go around this way. We'll end with King. Brandon, how about you? Need your big game prediction.
The Chiefs. I mean, you know, Taylor Swift is there. You know what they rolling with. What's gonna sell a bigger story?
She does have a new album coming out, too. We need to...
What's gonna sell a bigger story? And
the last
we need
Infinity
to keep
Stone.
her coming every year.
Y'all niggas act like she matter in this.
Yeah, she do for them.
Infinity Stone.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to do with them 60 minutes. Not a fucking thing. Trust me.
It establishes dominance.
She ain't got nothing to do with them
tell
60
you.
minutes. Y'all want to keep that media hype and let fucking social media, them 60 minutes, the 49ers, I guarantee don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift.
No, that's
Neither do them other niggas on the other side give a fuck about what Taylor Swift doing.
No, I know. It's just that dude who runs, was it Roger Cordell?
Yeah.
And then Roger Cordell and the
Exactly.
refs.
Them viewers.
exactly.
Yeah,
The viewers and that
Viewers
money.
sponsorship.
we
Throw
the flag.
Yo, listen. We not promising another one after this, but this one, we gonna make sure you get that kiss with her and everything.
You know how many
we need that image.
You know how many
We need that
jerseys
image.
going to be
After this,
sold?
we don't know.
And the parade.
But we gonna make sure this one we got.
Good.
Yo, listen.
Real stuff like
Y'all
that.
niggas
and it's in Vegas. It's in Vegas.
Yeah, and she
y'all
might perform
motherfuckers
too. At
too
the
big of
thing.
a conspiracy theorist for me. That shit.
I put it like this:
They
if
get
San
that.
Francisco is favorite,
So I got a question.
Kansas is winning.
I got a question.
San Francisco, 1.5
So I got a question.
I bet.
I got a question. Yes, Ken. How many Super Bowls does Travis Kelce have before he met Taylor Swift?
2.
Okay.
How much money has
Right.
how much money has
he
been
made or they made since?
We talking about football here.
Right. Right.
I know what
Right.
we talking about money.
So once again, you want to throw some shit that I didn't even bring into the conversation.
You're talking about football.
Then that's what we're talking
They're
about.
talking
He
about
said the big game. We're talking about the game that happened between them lines.
Right.
Whistle
The
could
big
happen.
football games.
If it's a close game, a whistle could be in
the
the
NFL
favor.
wants at the end. A picture of
They
them
want a
two
champion.
kissing with the thing. Yeah, that's what we
It's
want
gonna be a
for
champion.
longevity.
And I guarantee
In
the
this era.
San Francisco 49ers don't give a fuck about that. Neither
I know they don't.
No, yeah.
Neither do the Kansas City Chiefs.
Neither did Miami Heat.
Okay?
They don't care. The NBA do.
Okay, sound
That's who cares. The NFL, that check.
Sound
Like I said,
That's check.
whoever's favorite in Vegas right now.
The Niners are 1.5.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
That
everybody.
check.
I'm going with the Chiefs, so I'm betting Chiefs.
Okay. Despite all that other situation.
We're gonna go with whoever Vegas is going. The money that
You already
everybody
know.
got about to get wiped out.
You already know.
Okay.
Everybody about to get wiped
I'm
out.
going with the dude that don't lose in big games.
I'm about to say I'm going with Patrick Mahomes.
I'm going with the guy that don't
Big
lose in
dog.
big games.
Yes,
so
right.
Fuck all that Taylor Swift talk. She's an amazing talent. She's an album coming out, all that. She's world renowned. The Swifties and all that stuff exists. Absolutely. Before her and Travis Kelce got together. Two-time Super Bowl champion.
Facts.
So therefore,
He gonna get this.
I'm
third
going
one
with
and
three-time
that's it.
Super Bowl champion.
They're gonna
They gonna
have
get the
Taylor
third one
Swift
and
on the
that's
back
it.
with some rings and shit.
She
Like
already
you
got
said, they gonna have
she
the
already
picture
did
with the
that
kiss
with the
and
jacket.
everything.
Man,
With the trophy.
Yeah, she made a jacket already.
With the,
She gonna put the trophy
Yeah, she
on.
made-
check from the
Said she-
49ers.
yeah.
like,
City gonna have the number one
Yeah, she-
selling shit in the world.
Yeah, she made a jacket. No, but listen, no, he definitely is benefiting off the field from
Oh, you
the
can see it.
notoriety of that relationship.
No, I'm not talking about her.
Absolutely. I'm talking
The
about
NFL was getting
NFL,
new
yeah.
fans.
About him.
They getting Swiftie fans to watch the
Yeah,
NFL
of course.
too.
So this
Yeah.
is definitely helping in the ratings, and they gonna watch, of course, because of that. But I'm just saying, don't nobody give a fuck when that game start about what's
Right.
going on up in that booth.
they
man.
start hitting.
Hopefully Usher benefits as well
Neither them-
from an influx of Swifties supporting the move and supporting his halftime show.
You better wear a Chiefs jersey.
No cap.
He gonna come out with a Hawk, motherfucking Falcons
Okay,
joint
Deion.
on.
We got
He
Chiefs.
come out with a Deion jersey on. That shit'll be dope.
And if you
Red
are
prime
That's
time.
representing.
Hey, that jersey
That's
was fire.
representing.
if you are watching the big
That
game,
Deion
make
San
sure you
Francisco,
download
that white
Underdog
bread with
Fantasy.
Red
They gonna
one?
get his ass booed over
I'm
there.
thinking of the Red Falcons joint.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the Red Falcons
Yeah.
21.
I was talking about it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm talking
Chiefs
about
jersey.
that Niner.
No, he can't pick a side. He ain't-
That's
I don't
Taylor
think-
Swift
you don't
jacket.
pick
The
a
one
side.
Gotta have a Taylor Swift
But he's from
jacket.
the East,
One
so
stick
that
out
makes
on her.
sense.
Better have Taylor Swift as a goddamn feature. Your new song better have Taylor Swift come out that motherfucker right there. You want to set the Super Bowl on fire. Shit.
That Love This Club with Beyonce.
Yeah, you crazy as hell. I'm surprised they didn't have her. I would have
Has
took
she
his
already-
black ass off so goddamn
They
fast.
can't afford her. They can't afford her.
It don't matter. She gonna do it because of her.
She
They
flying
can't
from
afford
Japan.
She gonna do it because of her goddamn boyfriend down there. Hey, Taylor. I listen. I know this is a
She
long
won't
shot.
do it because of
It
that.
is a long shot, but I need you to go ahead and get everybody good.
Yeah,
for
she
the second
won't do
half.
it because of that.
Man, second half, Taylor come out there. Hey, shit. He said, hey, shit. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Hey, ding, ding, ding,
Who got
ding,
the
ding,
bigger
ding.
following?
Money
The
to money
Beehive or the
to.
Swifties?
Ooh, it's a good. We've
What
had this debate and topic before. I think
Yeah, who got
What
more?
happened?
Who got
Beyonce has more
following?
emotion on social,
The Beehive or the Swifties?
but that is the debate of all debates.
No. Okay, when it was like, is she the next Michael Jackson, right? And I was like, slow down. Is she bigger than Madonna in her prime or
Can't go back that far. Yeah.
what's her name? Britney Spears. Is she bigger than Britney Spears?
I don't know. Britney Spears is huge.
When Britney Spears was the girl, like, is she bigger than her at that point?
Yo,
Just
Britney.
because of
Taylor
social
Swift is.
media.
I know but that's what I'm saying. So I had to ask like females,
Just
who is
social
bigger,
media.
Taylor Swift now or when Britney Spears was Britney Spears? And it was like, well, Britney, then why would y'all even put Michael Jackson in there then?
Yeah,
It's
leave
weird.
him alone.
Right? Who you got? Britney?
Yeah, Britney
Okay.
Spears is. Britney Spears, like every girl is like.
Yeah, Britney Spears too?
Now she's
Then-
now she's stuck
So
in the
that,
house.
they ain't coming from no males.
I'm about to say.
Two young ladies, they say Britney Spears.
We had nothing to do with this. It's always underdog fantasy.
Now she's in the house, stuck in the house dancing.
Hey, when women be doing it around the bed,
She was like,
I'm glad I never. Hey, listen, that's when you know you too rich.
somebody gonna get Britney.
Yeah, that's when you know you too rich, when you done lost it. But you still thinking, like, yo, like, let it go.
The dog in the back just walking around.
Christmas
tail
tree.
waggling.
They taking it way.
Hey, look, Christmas trees up and it's April.
Got them same.
Nobody noticed that, right? Nobody knows that the Christmas tree was up. And it's motherfucking June.
You need to start a panty line with them little panties, them little drawers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will keep this thing moving. If you are watching the big game, if you are watching the big game, download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code Guild. They will match your first deposit up to $100. We got pick'ems, every and everything going on in the game. Get it going. And Wemby security team, if you see Britney Spears, please apologize.
I'm just seeing y'all
How
over there. I'm
did
looking
though?
at like, why is the Christmas, motherfucking April? Why the Christmas tree
You
up
know,
there lit?
famous people do what they want, Gil, as you know. And we got a quick NBA update on the buyout market. Lakers beat reporter Dave McMenamin is reporting that Spencer Dinwiddie has the Lakers as his favorite.
I told y'all, baby. He lived
clear as waiver.
First of all, he lived right around the corner, so obviously that's right around the corner.
Friend of the show, Spencer Dinwiddie, Gil's Arena alum. We will get him on the show soon, and he will bring LeBron with him if we get to 25,000 people in the chat.
We would do what?
Dinwiddie's gonna bring LeBron on the show. Cause you know you can just lie now there. You can just say shit that's not gonna happen.
Facts.
You can just say shit that's not gonna happen. It is
Like, you know,
20.
I had bought a, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. We're just gonna do it, and then people gonna be thinking it's real. I got like $1 million in fake money, and then I was just gonna like, look, y'all gonna win this shit. Yeah. We got the money gun. So you got the money gun. No, that look fake. But all I do is just put like some real hundreds on the top, and then be like, yeah.
Fake money, very cheap to buy. You could flex on them. But let's move on to our last segment of the day, Mostly Fans. We appreciate everybody who's been with us.
That's the end of the show, yeah.
NBA trade deadline day.
I might want to hit these. Go on, same seven people. We have 30 people right here that they can ask us questions. In live studio. We have in live studio.
Hey, whoever ate all the sliders yesterday, you will pay for your sins.
Technically,
Ate all the Philly sliders, barbecue sliders, you will pay for your sins. But just had that on my mind. First question is from Underdog user DTom5.
What was the sketchiest place, you know, a charity event or just like a city, an area that you ever been in where you're like, I gotta go now?
Look like me, but as y'all know, I cannot grow facial hair. So I salute that man.
He said for a charity event or just anywhere?
What's the sketchiest place you've ever been?
Bro, I was in Serbia, bro, at a whorehouse. And man, listen, when I tell you, listen, bro, it's like my first year, it was my first year over in Serbia, and we had just played a game. I think we had won.
Brothel.
And we was like, and you know how like you had to go through like, you know, it was like, yeah, it was a whorehouse, but it's like you had to go through the bricks, and it was like you had to walk through little brick shit, and it was like sketchy. Next thing you know, it was like, bro, like 80 women in there. But it was just like one of them ones like, yo, where the fuck am I? I'm 19. I'm like, bro, I can't let, I said, they hear about this, I ain't gonna get drafted. Like, I'm with Alan Ray.
Please don't implicate anybody.
Don't tell.
Don't implicate anybody else.
I mean, 19. I mean, shit, showing me around. I needed some pussy. Like, I was young. Fresh from Oak Hill. But yeah, man, it was sketchy, but it was off the chain, though. Yeah.
Brandon, you did not stay is the most important thing. You saw it, you said, I'm leaving. I better than
I was, you know, my first time out. It was in Serbia.
Do as the locals do. Shit, when in Rome.
Common practice.
Hey, when in Rome.
Practice. No different than going to Popeyes if you're in LA.
Exactly.
Very common practice.
You know?
Yeah.
Had a great time.
Yeah, I'd been to some horrible places I shouldn't have been in.
Have you ever felt like your life was threatened?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I might not make it out of here.
Yeah, I went to this strip club in New Orleans, Shishi's. Yeah. Yeah, my partner from New Orleans, I went to college with, took me to that bitch. I was like, whoa. Like, I'm from the hood, but this is different. Like, you know, you sit in that bitch, you like, and while you in there, in real time, and I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck am I in here? Right? You think like, wow, there's no way I should be in here, man. Just looking at the environment, it's like, it could go down at any moment in this bitch. And you walk outside and it just validates everything that you was thinking, like, dude told his cousin to go out and start the car and open the door so I can just walk right out and get in the car. I was like, yo, man, yeah, this is one of them. pistol, niggas standing 2 dudes by the car with, make sure I get in the car good. I was like, yo, this is, yeah, you probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't be in here.
Norris, what's the sketchiest place that you've ever been to that didn't involve women of the night?
I think my first time when I went to moved to Cleveland, from Dayton, and it was hanging out, and I ended up I was going to visit some friends, and it was in the hood part of Cleveland that I hadn't been yet because I had just got up there, and my teammates dropped me off at this spot. I called them back like 5 minutes later because I'm seeing dudes that I don't know, like that got that one face, and
always a good indication.
Yeah, so I'm looking and I'm like, wait, I'm here like by myself with a group of friends that I'm just meeting. I called my boys, my teammates up, like 5, 6, 7 dudes showed up, like, come on, man, get about it. I was like, yeah, come knock on the door now. Like, get out the car deep. I said, because they deep up here. And so I got out of there. Then I talked to some Cleveland locals. They was like, man, Cole, you ain't supposed to be out there yet. You just got up here. But then once I learned, and I was up there for a little while, once I learned everywhere, then I can go anywhere. But before then, I wasn't initiated yet.
Okay.
So I was like,
Oh, no, I've been to a place out here, some dudes from the hood asked me like, yo, man, why you in here, bro?
Another good indication that you probably are
like, dude, like, really, like, yo, why you in here?
I love the hood. I love like sketchy play. Like I've been to jungles, hooped, been to projects, and like I like that shit.
once you initiate it, it's all right. But if you a newbie, you don't know nobody, you ain't supposed to be out there.
The jungles.
I mean, overseas, yeah, but anything in like the States, I ain't tripping. It's like whatever. But overseas, it's like, yeah, all right. It's like you really out of your element. But anything here is like in the States.
It's called the jungle for a reason. One way in, one way out.
Whatever. Like to me, overseas, it's like I'm really just.
Yeah,
I can't do
different.
Like, like anything in the States, it's like all right, like
I'm cool with it. But when I go to other states, that I ain't.
Yeah, like
definitely better treated like out of bounds.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Manchester?
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
You been to Berry Farms?
Yeah, that was for basketball. Never been scared to get some food.
Gil, you ain't never been. Gil, you for sure been.
No, I don't think he's been. I can honestly. I don't think he's.
What the hell I'm going to places like that for?
Yeah,
my GPS don't go past a certain thing.
Yeah.
That shit be blinking, flood alert, danger, kidnapping. danger. Like when people are like, yo, take me to LA.
Flood alert.
That nigga like he cried like when you remember when Jalen Rose told that story about him in the car and somebody got shot. Yeah. I'm whoa, what are you doing on that street for? The type of car you had should have came with a built-in system that said cut off like it. No.
Yeah.
I mean, the craziest place I've been, I can't say what happened, but it was like one of your stories.
Okay.
We was in, I guess, it was in Japan. It was in Japan.
Okay.
Oh no, North Korea. Ooh. South Korea. It was USA team. Let's just say that. That's all I can say. USA team, and we was all so scared. We just all was in the same room. We was all in the same. We just grouped up together so we was protected.
Oh, for real.
Some funny shit.
Some of them.
You got the country.
Like Serbia, like Slovenia.
Eastern Europe, period. Yeah, they bout
But over there, you better be careful
They feel
going
a
out.
certain way about us.
And don't go in there and win. Back to that room.
So, last question today from MostlyFans user, The Lost African.
What up, Gills Arena? Best sports show in the world right now, no debate. My question for y'all is, do you think the NBA should acknowledge role players more by creating an award for them, like Best Role Player of the Year, like they do for the Sixth Man or for Most Improved? You know, maybe that could let players know the importance of role players to successful NBA teams. Let me know if that's a good idea or that's just a stupid idea. Thank you.
Oh yeah, like a Employee of the Month award.
Should NBA
right? Like Employee of the Month.
Should the NBA create a Role Player of the Year award?
Playing your role.
As a championship role player, I'm gonna say no. There's spots for the team. Everybody can't get an award for everything. We just got done talking about Kobe mentality. Everybody can't get an award for doing your job.
Man. Give niggas awards.
And I was a role player for my team. Hey, you don't get no award for you do your job. And guess what? When the team win, you get acknowledgement, you get your ring, you get your bonuses. That's what you want. That's what you get.
Yeah.
And you get your star players acknowledge you. You always have a relationship with them. You always be able to be invited to VIP things, you know, when you're successful. So no.
How important is the VIP invite?
It's
because the general population invite, you guys know.
Hey, that championship VIP invite is different. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm
with you.
not on your
Especially if
guys'
you ain't
level.
LeBron and them, like, you get the same invite, you be like,
I'm here.
I played my role. I'm in the building. Hey.
I'm not on your guys' level, but the general population invite just is not meaningful anymore.
invite.
When you see other people going in through the other entrance, and you
start looking like, well, where they going?
Man, yeah, like clubs, even restaurants. Like, man, how long I gotta wait? Man, wish I would go to Nobu and wait.
Brad, I appreciate you. I have never touched the inside of Nobu before, so appreciate you making
We
that
will
happen.
never have to wait at Nobu ever again. They know Gil's Arena coming. They know. They like that check.
Not because of me. Not because of me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They
Not
like that
because of
check.
me.
We swing. Shit, whenever, anytime we need.
Talk
Shit,
that talk,
they like
B.
that check. They
Talk
say
that
Gil
talk.
Arena.
That's over here.
Talk that talk, B.
I came in there like, ooh, this is not what you doing here. I looked at like, Joe, what you? Yeah, this is nice.
But Brandon, one thing I would tell you, because you know I'm never prompt. If you'd have just told me like 30 minutes earlier, I would have hit and got there like 7 minutes before Gil did.
Oh.
And I didn't know what was going on. But Lexi showed up late too, so I didn't feel as bad.
No.
And I tried to play it off, but
Role play. I mean, there's so many role players, so it's like, I mean, a 6-man is a role.
Yeah.
A role
That's
guy.
a role.
So,
Most improved is
most improved role
that's
player.
normally a role player. A lot of
Somebody in the chat
Like
asked,
Blue.
what about a corner store player of the year? Best only
the Nick Young.
I mean,
Nick Young Award. The Nick Young Award.
I mean,
corner nigga. The
there's
corner.
no.
Lisa Leslie got me.
Does the
VIP.
team have? Don't the team itself have awards?
Who?
teams have. I mean, I ain't never.
I don't know. That's
Who, y'all had awards?
I'm about to say we ain't had no award.
Bro, it's like Employee of the Month. Right? Like get
No,
like,
the answer is
like,
no.
like role
You
play,
know
like
that.
role,
No, the answer is no.
like role player of the month, and he get his like certificate up there. Every month we got to change it down
This ain't Penn Station, man.
he came in here early.
Put Prince Hakeem up there.
My son works
Do your job, man. Get paid to do your job.
for sure.
And if you do your job well, you get compensated. You know,
award.
Work of the year.
that's crazy.
I mean, man, you see it, shit. They trying to take awards away. Goddamn it, you know.
Didn't hit the
You gotta
minimum.
play 65 games.
Didn't hit the minimum. Play too many games.
No, I just don't like that. Like,
But you said
y'all
the-
complaining about 65 games.
Well, you said the role work of the year?
Role player minimum.
We complain about 65 games because we are sitting us in these games. It's not that we doing this shit on purpose. Like, I mean, if you tell me, hey, Gil, we're gonna sit you out tonight, I'm gonna say, oh, cool. But, you know, I'm not coming in like, hey, coach, I want to sit out tonight. We playing.
But if you give me all NBA top 15, give me bottom 15 too, so they have something to aspire to. Don't get caught-
No, I mean, bottom 15, they usually, I think that's called
Unemployed.
Yeah.
It's called unemployed.
The role, I like that.
How do you judge the bottom 15? Shit, most of those guys played 7 minutes the whole season.
Did not hit the game minimum, but this is
I was
another
one of them.
spirited day in Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for watching our trade deadline show. Norris, thank you for pulling up. We would love you. Came back next week too. We'll get the financials going. You know, make sure you get that workout in. I know we kept you a little bit longer. You know, make sure you get his bag. No, Underdog got it. We know you kept a little bit longer, so hopefully that workout goes well today as well.
Money.
This is funny. Patrick.
I gotta get my relationship right with that.
Pat Bev and Dame, we will see what that first meeting looks like in the Bucks facility. Hoping that all goes well. But everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the big game. Be safe. Make sure you're taking Uber so you don't end up like certain quarterbacks pops and get put in bad situations.
Barbecue.
Smoking a lot of packs. You smoke a lot of packs. Sometimes your pack gets smoked too. But nonetheless, Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, 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 whoa.